uh, the Dragon Horde thing, the Dragon Heist,
Yeah.
that we did with Nate. So between that, the Ravnica campaign and this one, I've experienced at least 3 different modules to some extent. Uh, and so between that, the Ravnica campaign and this one, I've experienced at least 3 different modules to some extent. There's there's a lot to be desired, I think, in like the core framework of how this is set up.
Oh yeah.
And so
I was
you've also run what, Strahd? Anything else?
I've run Strahd. Run I've run Strahd and I've run this.
Okay, because I was gonna say, like,
I mean, the Ravnica campaign was mostly my stuff.
yeah, maybe that's why it was okay. um, the because like I guess what I'm getting at is I remember, like, okay, so modules in Pathfinder that I've run is Curse of the
Yeah,
Crimson
no,
Throne,
Pathfinder modules
and
are superior.
okay, I was
Period,
gonna say,
bar none.
from what I could
Yeah,
tell,
they're good.
Pathfinder modules are just way like more tightly designed and like thought out than
Well, you also have
the
to remember
5e
that
modules.
the Pathfinder modules that we ran were not the original versions.
No, and I think I'm not sure about Rune Lords, but I'm pretty sure Curse of the Crimson Throne. No, I'm thinking of a different one because neither of those,
Both Rune Lords.
both Rune Lords and Crimson Throne were new to Pathfinder mythos, right?
No, they were new to Pathfinder Mythos, but those aren't the original versions. The original versions came in paperback and were released like bi-monthly.
Oh, I know that, but there are some campaign modules in Pathfinder that were actually just reworked, like old school modules. I don't think either of those ones were though.
No, they weren't.
Okay.
Because they take place in Varesia.
Yeah.
That's
Yep. Did you know that the Pathfinder setting is like in another reality parallel to, or not, maybe not another reality, I can't remember how it's phrased, but it's like technically like I think World War I era, like actual world Earth timeline is happening simultaneously to,
yeah.
like, okay, I didn't know that. I found that out recently.
Yeah, no, because one of the modules, like if we had continued that campaign with Pat and Gale, remember the Frozen one?
Yeah.
One of the later
Oh,
modules
that
is
one.
you travel to Earth and kill Rasputin. There's literally a module called Rasputin Must Die.
Awesome.
I would like to speak with his manager.
The whole Rasputin, all the Rasputin stuff from the recent Kingsman movie was just great.
Oh yeah, that was a
God.
good one.
Yeah, no, he is best Rasputin.
But yeah, 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 I don't know. I mean, have you I've watched a few videos about the ongoing stuff with like Wizards of the Coast and whatnot. Um, like what's
Latest update, they have almost fully recanted.
yeah, that's what I've heard. I also heard that it kind of it from like I watched Legal Eagle
Yeah.
did a
Yeah,
video on
legal,
it,
legal.
and then I watched another one also. I can't remember that one, but like it honestly sounded like some of it kind of got blown out of proportion.
Oh yeah.
Um and it wasn't as like destructive or damaging to the community as it originally sounded.
Oh yeah.
But
Nerds do be nerds.
yeah.
That's part of why I was
Um
staying out of it. I was like, people are really fired up about this. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why I
Okay,
liked his video, because he
here's
very clearly kind of defined that, like, even with the changes, it probably didn't matter as much as people were thinking in the first place.
the big one, which I think set off the firebomb, was the original the original 1.1 version, which said, if you publish under our name, we can take your content and print it without reimbursing you.
But I mean, that was like a leaked document that wasn't even
Mm.
necessarily a thing, right?
Technically, but on the grand scheme of things,
Could have
that
been
document
the
that
docket.
document had been given to other creators.
Yeah.
That's how it was leaked.
Okay.
Like, other creators had potentially signed that document.
Gotcha. But yeah, I guess we'll ultimately
The fact
never
that that
never
the
know.
fact that that was even in a draft document is a bad sign.
Oh yeah. Well, and it's kind of part and parcel for a lot of things that have been going on with companies recently, where they basically like do something heinous and ridiculous, see how the reaction goes, and then like backpedal.
Oh yeah,
It's literally like a
a playbook
named
at this point.
like, well, it's called something too, in like marketing and advertising.
Huh.
Um, I can't remember the terminology, but um it's yeah, it's basically like a way to essentially do something horrible by making it less uh horrible than the thing that was potentially proposed, so that people will stomach the shit option because, oh, thank God it's not the worst thing.
Yeah.
Hashtag Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
I liked the Sonic movie.
But the first draft,
Oh, well,
Oh.
that was more of whoever was on the design team, like, clearly did
Um,
not know what the fuck
I
they were
still
doing.
maintain that it was all pre-planned because they made those changes way too fast.
Maybe, but
So
here's
they
my count.
started with the bad option, put it out, let people get fired up, so that way no matter what the final version was, it wasn't toothy Sonic.
But I maintain that, like, I guess my counter argument would be the movie wasn't bad. So, like, if the only thing that would have made the movie like a dumpster fire would have been if it looked like that, then, like, I think, I feel like it's an interesting conspiracy theory. I don't
Like
know if it holds up.
that's one of my
Uh,
main conspiracy
like,
theories because they changed an entire movie of design work way too fast.
yeah, well, to be fair, like, if that was like, if when that original trailer dropped, they didn't really have a lot of the like asset work done, but they had enough for the trailer, there wouldn't have actually have been that many changes needed because he's fully CG anyway. So, like,
I'm excited for
it
the
all kind
D&D
of
movie.
depends. Oh, sorry, what?
No, I was just I was just interjecting with a left field comment of
Oh,
I'm
okay.
excited for the D&D movie.
Oh, I am too. I think it
Yeah,
looks awesome.
likewise. Love me some
Um,
good Chris Pine.
I'm jazzed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The current version of the OGL that they have proposed at this point is fine. I'm still concerned about one piece though, and it's standard corporate bullshit, but that doesn't mean that we should accept it.
Yeah. What?
Which is that if you sign and produce for Wizards of the Coast using the current OGL, it bans you from class action lawsuits.
Yeah, it's a little odd, but like you said, that does kind of sound like just generic contract stuff.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, that's the only time I've ever seen like somebody like actively ban somebody from class action lawsuits is the is when they tried to ban when Wells Fargo tried to ban David from class action lawsuits after he was let go.
Hmm.
Like, you can take your severance package, but you have to um you cannot join any class action lawsuits. Dave's like, fuck that, no. They were going to give him like a severance package of only like $1,500 or something.
Mhm.
And with somebody with a place as skeevy as Wells Fargo.
I have lines.
Line.
Line.
I can see lines
Oh, sorry.
now. The
Grr.
grid is here.
No, no, no. Give me an actual line. I'm sinking into quicksand.
So I just started watching a new show on Netflix called Lockwood & Co. It's pretty neat.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of that one. I've not seen any of it, but I've heard it's good.
Yeah, I think it just came out. But yeah, it's fun. It's like a British drama series of phasmophobia. Drama mystery. I'm enjoying it so far. Just finished episode 3. Hunteristory. But yeah, like I guess the reason I talked about the OGL stuff is because it's like it felt like there was a moment there where everyone's like, abandoned ship, D&D is dead, we need to find
The king is dead. Long live
New-
the king.
new fields now.
Yeah, like
And that's what made me think about Pathfinder and modules recently, and I was like, I just remember Pathfinder being so much better.
it was very crisp. I miss it, but nobody ever seems to want to run it anymore.
Yeah, I enjoyed Pathfinder a lot. We dipped our toe into 2e a bit, and I feel like if like a group got together that made a committed effort to actually like know what the hell they were doing, and play consistently, because I think the biggest thing is like learning a new system is hard when you don't play regularly. So like if you have like an every other, or like you miss sessions a lot, it feels like the rules don't cement as quickly, I guess. Because I felt like almost every session, it felt like we were like trying to remember how to play. It was me, Stan, Jesse, and Pat and Gail.
Now that I understand 5e, I'm sure I could learn Pathfinder more quickly and efficiently.
I mean, Pathfinder's even 2e is still like as streamlined, as more streamlined as it is worlds more complicated than 5e.
I wouldn't mind playing Pathfinder. I just don't want to run Pathfinder.
Yeah, which is like what I mentioned. Like, I love Pathfinder, but nobody wants to really run it. They want to be the player, not the DM.
Well, here's the thing.
Being the DM is just so crunchy.
I ran like 3 Pathfinder campaigns, like almost 1 to 20.
Yep, and I've run 2, so I know the feels. Both of mine were modules though, whereas only one of your 3 was.
Yeah.
Okay, and one of your one of the other of the 3 was Mythic.
Fuck Mythic.
The Mythic.
Fuck Mythic so much. Oh my god, I hate it.
Like, what was it?
I'm convinced that the only reason Wrath of the Righteous works is because they nuked half of the Mythic options from being selectable. Okay.
So wait, the Mythic campaign module didn't allow a bunch of the Mythic stuff?
No, Wrath of the Righteous is the CRPG version. The computer RPG version of Pathfinder Mythic.
Oh, okay. There's
the one on
game
Steam
that they made. Okay.
Yeah, they made
there's
Kingmaker, and then they did Wrath of the Righteous, which
I need to
was
get
like
back to Kingmaker and actually play it now that all the bugs, or at
Yeah.
least the majority of the bugs have been.
like on that note, like one of the main reasons why I would love to do another Pathfinder campaign is because I would love to do a Kingmaker campaign.
Run or play.
Either or, honestly. Like I've got all the books, so I've honestly considered.
I mean, I'd be down.
Running.
I'd play Kingmaker.
I loved, like, would this be? This is, I'm assuming, a OG Pathfinder, not 2e.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
OG.
Okay.
I don't know 2e at all, so
I liked a lot of the changes to 2e. It's just it felt so jarring to try to go from like Pathfinder to 2e.
hmm.
And I think at the time we just started playing 5e with Nate,
Yeah.
too, hadn't we? We just made the switch from Pathfinder to 5e.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that was part of the problem too. Is like we were essentially learning 5e. We'd all been playing Pathfinder for years, basically,
Yeah.
our whole play group, and we had multiple campaigns going on at the time. We just switched over to 5e in one campaign, and then we were like trying to learn 2e, and I think when we were running, were you running an Etne still around that time or not? Had
Yeah.
okay.
That was still going.
Okay, so we were also in that was the Mythic campaign, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we were doing a Mythic Etne campaign, Mythic homebrew campaign, a homebrew Pathfinder campaign that transitioned into like a chapter 2 with new characters in a 5e homebrew, and then we were like learning, trying to learn 2e in a third campaign. So yeah, maybe that was part of the problem. Now that I look back, that was a lot going on. And 2e was like just complicated enough, or not, maybe not complicated, but like the nuances were just different enough to make it like hard to parse. I think because like it felt like it was doing a lot of the things 5e was doing, except in a more complicated and Pathfindery way. So like when we were basically simultaneously learning this like really streamlined 5e system, and then also like, okay, well this is like a streamlined Pathfinder, but it doesn't feel nearly as streamlined as 5e. But I don't think it was trying to be. I think it was still trying to be Pathfinder, you know? It was still it was doing its own thing.
Crunchy and complex.
Yeah.
Yeah. What streamlined but still punchy, you know? So yeah, it was a mixed bag. I had fun though. I think I had more fun than didn't have fun in the sessions we did with Pat and Gil.
Well, that's good.
A lot of memorable moments when we one of my favorite was when we snuck back into the city by basically doing the let's take a walk
On the bottom of the ocean.
on the bottom of the ocean into like a sewer grate. Because one of us was able to grow gills, and I was a Warforged.
Nice.
So I basically just held the other dude down.
I really liked my character, and I want to bring that character back as a concept. It was my first time. It was my first time, like, legitimately.
That was your
playing as a
artificer,
rogue.
right?
No, it was a rogue. That was the consummate professional.
Oh yeah, Jesse was the artificer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's he made a thing that let him breathe underwater. How did you get back into the city? Did you just sneak back in?
I was not part of that party. I hadn't gone off on your guys' adventure. I was off doing other things.
Okay. You didn't come with the mine? Or
No.
come to the mine with us?
Oh
What
no,
were you-
I came to the mine.
Well, that was when we had to sneak back into the city. It was after that.
I think
Did your character die? Did your original character die in that? And then it was and then we met your. Or did you have two characters? I can't remember.
No, it was I was driving the cart. I was bringing miners back into the city. Like, I had papers and everything.
Oh, was it that we were?
But you weren't giving them alcohol.
That's what it was.
Right?
Me and Jesse were sneaking the contraband back into the city.
Yeah. and I was literally walking in like I
Yeah,
owned the place
because yeah, we basically took the only thing that would have barred your entrance,
Mhm.
and then we basically took the crates of explosives, down into the sewer system.
Yeah.
I remember now. Yeah, and then when we stole the boat,
God.
or when we stole the
The
pleasure
airship.
cruiser.
Yeah.
uh,
No, it was
and
a
then
good
the when
like
we.
I like that character as a concept, you know,
Mhm.
for a rogue is I am sneaky stabby, but I am also consummate professional.
Yeah,
I'm going to do the job that I was hired to do.
that's kind of what Marston's become. My original I really think I've truly abandoned like a good chunk of the framework at this point, so
Yeah.
I don't
I
feel too
apologize
crazy.
for part of that.
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, for smuggling is a little weird.
Yeah, I mean that wasn't even the base of it. It's just like Marston was going to be my attempt at playing an evil character.
Mm.
And it just didn't really work out, I don't think, for him to have been the way I originally pictured him. Hello.
Hey, Amanda.
Plus, you kind of just adapt to story as it goes
Yeah.
too. So,
Like, no character I've ever made has been exactly like what I thought they were going to be. Like, they usually change quite a bit from the original concept.
Yeah, like I never thought Obsidian was going to be a popsicle magnet, but here we are. Lord of Popsicles.
what?
The joke in the mask shop. He's
Yeah, it
like,
was a
I'm a
popsicle-
very proficient
Yeah, it was a
wealthy
businessman. I
popsicle
sell
salesman.
popsicles.
I don't think I went. I think I specifically wasn't there for that.
Oh.
I remember the mask shop, but I don't think I went, so I kind of zoned out.
Hmm.
I was trying to act like a fancy pants.
Because that was where Sidwell busted a bunch of masks together into
Yeah,
crafts
just started
project.
To the
breaking
monstrosity
masks.
that I wear now. I want part of this mask and part of this mask and
Much to the horror of
the
the owner.
shopkeep.
Yeah, but I'm fine with kind of the direction Marston's going.
Yeah, I'm liking it.
It's like a minor pivot, if any, more than like a complete rework of the concept.
Pivot?
Yeah, like it's not like he's a paragon of virtue. Like he's still
no, and I mean, and
has
there's
shady
still
dealings.
room for him to kind of do his own thing, but like, just kind of his temperament and morals, like kind of like the inner voice stuff, has I think changed in my head for him, more than any sort of like outward way he presents himself.
I'm personally going to credit that to the Goblin Cave and the deity conversation.
Oh,
Amazing.
that was amazing. Yeah. Yeah, at that moment, Marston realized he could be a god, and he is now the Kefka of this campaign. Wait till you guys get the third act twist, and he becomes god, and you have to fight him in the fourth.
Yeah, Alex,
that's
you're
what's gonna be
saying
in the puzzle
that
box.
Piranesi is the big bad, but it's actually Marston. Nick and I talked it out.
Piranesi is still the big bad. Marston can be his second, but Piranesi is the big bad guy.
Real plot twist: Marston is Piranesi.
Oh my god! Ah!
I owe myself so much money. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick while Amanda's getting ready.
My mind is blown right now. I'm doing backflips in my mind. Okay, this is crazy.
Like I still remember, like there was like this one D&D group I was following, and there was a meme they shared. It was something along the lines of when the players think they're onto something, and you sort of just quickly write notes as they talk amongst themselves, like, "Oh yeah, this is good stuff."
Yeah. Look, if I ever finish my world and get a vague story going, I'm just gonna do that for 90% of the fucking plot.
It's no joke. That summed up about 70% of Star Wars.
Earlier when we were talking about like campaigns that we've been in, and actually that was my first and only campaign I've finished.
It's also the closest I've ever come to running Pathfinder, since it was based off 3.5.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
Cheer.
But like I was saying with the going based off of just what the players are saying, like it changed pretty much the entire last like 2/3 of the campaign. Like Living Rock was literally just a spur of the moment thing, and then it became the end game.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy.
Just because I saw how much you guys were reacting to it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they really hate this. I'm gonna use more of it. And it's like, oh, what kind of thing would cause Living Rock? Oh, let's throw the Yuzon Vong in.
You devious bastard.
Like, that entire campaign was me flying by the seat of my pants. And it was a blast.
Yeah, it was good.
And it even gave rise to this campaign. So, there we go.
Yeah.
I still need to make a card for Igneous for my D&D Dream overlay.
Wasn't gonna say anything, but yes, you do.
What kind of handwriting would Igneous have?
Oh, Jesus.
Jagged?
Like, how much writing would a mountain dwarf from the tribe do?
Not a lot. He would probably have, for the handwriting that he would have, though, it would probably be somewhat neat, though, because he is good with his hands and fingers. He likes to be neat when it comes to his, like, carvings and the metalwork that he does. So it would be pretty neat.
Because, yeah, like, I'm pretty proud of the handwritings I picked out for each character, but I was a little stumped when Igneous.
I don't think I've seen the handwriting that you selected for.
Oh, yeah, if you go to my stream, I've got the overlay up.
Yeah, picked a different font for each card.
Yeah, so each person has a different handwriting. I also need to adjust it because you guys leveled up, so.
Oh, true.
Well, I need to make some changes to everybody's cards.
Are those cards just like on like a backdrop type thing? Like, do you have scenes for them, or are they like?
Oh, I've got an entire folder. Like, watch this. If you're on my stream right now.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Amanda.
Howdy.
Yeah, I've just got an entire folder with different visual settings, and I just changed the visibility on it.
Oh, it's not showing up on the screen.
Oh, it didn't change? There. I'm letting it sit for a little bit.
Interesting. I like it.
Yeah, I figured Elgavar would be fairly linear. Like, the lines are straight, still a little curve to them, but
Like, readily
planned
legible.
out. Planned out. Something you would see on, like, a technical document.
Cool.
Yeah. How's it going, Amanda?
You know, I've had better days, but I'm gonna get through it, and it's gonna be fun.
Proud of you.
You're gonna make it after all.
Cheer up, Brian. Life ain't so bad. Always look on the bright side of life. Yeah, as soon as Nick is back from the bathroom, we can kick off.
Okay. Sorry about the obscene delay.
Oh, it's all right. It pretty much just turned into us chatting about other D&D systems for a minute.
Ta-da.
Hey, there we go. That's 5 or 4. I'm going to assume the 5th is under the weather and unable to attend. So, who would like to start off with a recap of what we did last session?
Good shot.
We went to the lighthouse.
That's right.
We realized in a startling display that at least 50% of our clients, possibly
Are
80%,
insane.
are going to be insane. Because I just realized now that that farmer was definitely insane. He was nice, but he was crazy.
Which farmer?
The one with the cat.
Oh,
Wow.
the one with the fucking puma.
Yeah. The one with the Thunder Cougar Falcon Bird.
Oh, the one that totally wasn't a former cleaner for the mob.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
Yep. I remember that now.
Like, oh, dead bodies? I'll just feed them to the pigs.
Definitely wasn't. Nope.
So yeah, insane clientele.
We delivered a package to a foundry.
Shit tons of traps.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had to carry a glass reflector. Well, we didn't have to, but we did.
Right.
I have to go get a license.
You do. Otherwise, you're gonna pay fines. Government.
Get your bureaucracy out of your own game.
Roll
dare
knowledge
you.
bureaucracy. It was in
Michael
Star
Mouse is
Wars
coming for you,
Saga
Stan.
Edition, and I never got to use it.
Sir, I'm a dwarf from the hills, okay?
The Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hillbillies.
If you had knowledge bureaucracy, you would know ignorance of the law isn't an excuse to ignore the law.
Beverly Dwarf Billies.
Amanda, anything extra to add from you?
I think for the most part, it was just that, right? We delivered 2 packages, one of them to the lighthouse, which was very funny. And the other one was to like a warehouse, right? By the dock. And am I conflating the last 2 sessions?
You're in the
Foundry to
ballpark.
shipyard.
Okay, maybe not to the docks, but we definitely saw the we at least passed by the docks and saw that they were prepping a whole bunch of heavily armored ships, like warships.
There
And
we
a
go.
couple of party members got pretty spooked. I, being from this region, I know that that's pretty standard, given our proximity to the Elvish Empire.
Yeah. Osifix has been more militaristic than some of the other countries.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
We gave some people some boxes and then got paid.
yeah. Think about your horoscope at all?
I forgot to look at it. I was going to do a deep dive and get really manic about it, and then other things.
Remember, avoid soup.
But I like soup.
It's not a good day for soup.
Maybe it's too. Yeah. Maybe today is just a chilly day, as opposed to a soup day.
Chili soup. They're the same thing.
I don't know that they're the same thing.
I
don't
mean,
know that
cereal is soup, so.
See, I'm more behind that than I am behind chili being soup.
And a hot dog and a Pop-Tart are sandwiches.
Did I ever tell you guys about the
A
What the
Pop-Tart is a
fuck?
calzone, sir, not a sandwich.
And a
That's-
calzone
yeah,
is a
that's right.
sandwich.
Well, I don't know. I don't get behind a sandwich having sealed edges.
Uncrustables,
I
Those aren't sandwiches.
loathe-
Those
It's,
are calzones.
which is a
Loaded.
sandwich.
Yeah, I was gonna say this sounds a lot like the everything's either a pizza salad or Or, God,
you
God,
a
what is it?
midnight gourmand. Anything can be a pizza.
All right. Anyway, we will pick back up from there. You guys finished both of the deliveries you were assigned. You had actually, nobody's mentioned this. What happened at the end of last session?
That was gonna be my next question. I have no memory of it.
We found one of my crewmates.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Shit, that's right. I forgot to put that.
He also seemed slightly crazy.
Hammond Ezekiel the Fourth Jr.
Once I get my license, I am going to ask the captain.
So yeah.
'Cause yeah.
Oh, go on.
We're looking for 2 or 3 more. Of your
Approximately about 12 to 15.
Oh, all right.
We were a legitimate, we were a small crew, but we were a crew.
Yeah.
This is what were the little leafy faced guys in Breath of the Wild, Stan?
Lechies.
Koroks.
Koroks. Your crew is your version of your Korok quest.
Oh, and Breath of the Wild. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, picking back up, you guys.
Level 5, right?
Yes, you guys are level 5. You guys have made it back to the main part of town and are free effectively for the rest of the day. It is
It was
after.
evening, though.
Yes, so most of the governmental businesses are closed. There's a lot more people milling around town right now, going about, getting dinner, going out and drinking, carousing, that kind of thing. As always, you can just return to the ship and spend the rest of your day there, or you can go out and explore.
I'll go out and explore.
Could go for a bite and a drink.
Yeah, I think I would probably be trying to keep my head down more or less, but since I've got these fancy clothes that can make me look like anything, or at least I can make my clothing look like anything.
I was gonna say, they don't quite go that far.
Yeah, this isn't like alter self or anything, but
Yeah,
I
but it's
can't make them-
amazing what a fancy hat can do.
Exactly. Or a tattered cloak, as opposed to like silk, right? So I think I'm going to blend into my surroundings and keep my hood up, and kind of keep like I'll tug along with the group. I think that they have kind of a need for home at this point. And this isn't home, right? We're not like in my hometown or anything.
No.
But it's close enough, and I'm familiar enough with.
Yeah, this is your
the-
home continent. You're in familiar culture.
I'll tag along.
Just in case any one of us gets into trouble.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun getting into trouble.
Waffles.
Hello, baby.
So, looking for anything specific or just sort of wandering around?
Just maybe a tavern on the way.
All right. You guys, if you want, you can roll me wisdom checks.
Wisdom.
Wheeze.
12.
19.
13.
Marston, with a 19, you remember passing by a couple taverns as you were walking around for the deliveries, but you remember a particularly nice-looking one called the Fallen Tower. That was right near the point where the city sort of ends and it wraps around the front of the fjord.
I was looking for something a little less divey. I think I saw a nice place about this direction.
How nice.
At least a
It
league or two above that first place I took you to.
Yeah, it's not like the nice part of town, but
Right.
you're not going to be rubbing shoulders with people that smell offensively like BO.
Great.
You're going to be able to get some good food, not watered down beer, that kind of thing.
Great.
I know you're not going to rub shoulders with someone that sounds like BO. I'm a dwarf from the hills.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about the other end of the spectrum, actually.
It's also not going to be where the super posh people go. That's in Hightown.
Oh yeah. I'll just put a reminder to the group. My family doesn't entirely know where I am, which is not a problem exactly, but I would rather not be recognized, and I'm simply more likely to be recognized here than in other parts of the
Run away from home, or
world. No, I left the nest.
Davy it is.
right?
And
Insight.
I take a direct sort of like heel turn pivot down a more shady looking side street.
Okay, looking for slightly more divey than the High Tower, or the Fallen Tower. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, baby. You're so pathetic. When? I'm sorry. He's thrown himself at my feet, belly up, and is begging.
Nice.
I had
Marston, roll me a insight check.
Baby. I'll be a 16.
16.
This is the
You
only
see
bar in town.
Oh shit.
a reasonable looking tavern. It's right along the water's edge. Looks put together. It's not exactly dingy, but people that the posh kind of folk would deal with would sort of turn their nose up a little bit looking at it, like, ooh, I wouldn't go there. And it's called the Unwritten Glory.
It looks promising.
It looks something.
Right next to that is a little coffee shop called Star Dollar.
It's actually called Caribou.
I was gonna say antelope.
So, going with Unwritten Glory? Or still looking around?
I like the name of it. I like the cut of its jib.
All right.
Buildings have a jib.
I mean, they can.
The trendy ones do.
It's a themed bar. Where the entire boat's made to look like a boat. For the entire
Where the boats made.
The
to look
entire
like a boat.
pub is made to look like a boat. Sorry.
Nope, I'm pretty sure he said boats, man.
Like, I did. And then I thought about it. I was like, that's not right.
I think it was.
I mean, technically it's right. The boat does look like a boat. But
first draft.
yes, revision. So, the Unwritten Glory. It is a old looking building, primarily just built entirely out of timber. All the windows are completely intact. The door is a antique oak, but antique in the way where it's just old. You wouldn't actually want to buy it from an antique store.
Mm. Old doesn't equal value.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's weathered. And as you approach the door, you hear jaunty music and lively crowd inside.
I can just go up to the bar or just a table wherever and ask for a soup of the day and a whiskey.
No, don't eat soup.
Oh shit! I forgot about that. Oh my god!
Why are
I
we
didn't get
not
that.
eating the soup?
I did.
It's not a good day for soup.
The
What?
rail is fairly crowded, but you do find a good-looking table. It's still got the leftover bits from people that were there before, but there is not currently somebody sitting at it. So,
I'm going to look passenger square in the eye, turn back to the barkeep, and say, "A cup of soup, please."
No, but not the soup of the day. It's not a good day for soup, don't you see?
To be fair, that was your horoscope.
You fool.
Specifically the soup of the day. What if it's
I don't-
poison and they don't realize it? Or what if just one of the ingredients has gone bad and you get sick?
But it's a hearty soup is a good way to end the day.
But what's the other? You just asked for the soup of the day. Maybe there's another soup.
Oh. What other soup? But barkeep, what other soup do you have?
The barkeep, he's a fairly burly-looking man. He's leaning on the bar, watching this whole discussion go down. He's got a mutton stash with a really nice curled mustache to go along with it.
Mm-hmm.
Giving you an odd look as you guys discuss whether or not to have his soup of the day.
I'm for the soup of the day. Period. I've already ordered it.
And he, like, well, soup of the day is beef and cabbage.
Sounds excellent.
All right. How many bowls of soup would you folk like?
I'll take one bowl.
Okay, so that's two.
I raise a finger. Yeah.
Anything for you, sir? He says as he points to Marston.
You already had the soup.
What's the meat of choice today?
The meat of choice is lamb.
I'll do a lamb dish and a bottle of whiskey.
All right. Feel free to take that table over in the corner. I'll send one of the maids around and clean it off.
Tip my hat and head
Drinks
over.
for the rest of you. Dwarf said whiskey. I caught that. Drinks don't count as
Coffee.
soup. You're safe to have one.
Yeah, coffee, and I will have a soup of the day. I'm going to challenge this stupid horoscope.
Right. All right, more soup. Be right up.
I set my coffee cup on the bar, indicating that he should fill there.
He looks at the cup, then back at you. And as he turns around, you just see him muttering under his breath about something.
Mm-hmm.
About a couple minutes pass. Table gets cleared off. A cup with coffee gets sat down in front of you, passenger. It's definitely not fresh. You can tell it was probably about to be thrown out, but they're like, oh, somebody ordered the coffee. Let's reheat this, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Bottle of whiskey gets sat down, a few glasses, and then a little bit after that, some wooden bowls with brothy beef and cabbage soup gets sat down. Got the faint aroma suggesting there's some apple cider vinegar mixed into it as well. And then about a little bit after that, the lamb dish gets sat down. It's a slice of roast and some stewed potatoes.
Perfect accompaniment.
So, passenger, you got some soup in front of you.
I eat it.
You take a bite. It is soup.
Mm-hmm. Nom 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 nom.
Roll me a d20.
That's what I thought. 16.
16. As you're eating the soup, you take a bite and your tooth sort of crunches on something.
Hate that.
It is a little bit of bone, but you catch it and you don't swallow it.
Delightful. I toss the bone into the middle of the table and says, "Told ya."
I will also eat my soup.
You eat the soup just fine.
Same.
Elgar, roll me a d20.
Why does it take me back to the menu every single time?
Because it wants to know what you want to eat.
Yes, but if it just stayed on my character page, this would go faster. 16.
16. You eat the soup just fine.
Yeah, I mean the soup was good. I don't know why we couldn't just order it and it was good. Yeah.
The whiskey sat down in front of you guys. It's a moderate whiskey. Not great. Definitely something they set down when somebody orders it by the bottle. Otherwise, the night passes by. There's a pretty consistent crowd of people. Whenever somebody leaves, there's usually pretty quick turnaround of somebody else coming in and filling the space. No shortage of background noise. There's even a couple of bards that begin playing music nearby.
Do we know how long we're in this stop?
Until tomorrow.
Okay, so tomorrow is when we're leaving, or through tomorrow?
Through tomorrow.
Okay. So no immediate rush, and all of our deliveries are done at the moment.
Yes.
Where's our next destination?
The next destination is the capital. The capital of Osvix, the old capital of the human nations as a whole, Embershire. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And
kinda
also
started-
the last destination before your contract is up.
Okay. Anything we should be concerned about, passenger?
Nope.
Considering you're laying low, is the capital going to be a difficult location or no extra worries?
If you
Oh.
want, you can roll a history check.
Me or passenger?
Passenger. Well, you
Sure.
as well. Anybody can.
14.
That is a natural 20 with a
Nice.
+3. 23.
Passenger, you are well acquainted with the old capital. It is the seat of the duchy. And is one of, if not the oldest city on the ring. It was one of the original settlements that the humans made when they arrived. It is a very secure city. It's very regimented. High walls. It's situated way up in the mountains. A bit strict for your liking. You'd likely been there a couple times just for, social events, following your parents around.
Oh, I thought I lived in the capital.
Oh no, your family lives in a city on the coast of the Camport Expanse.
Okay.
That was a while ago. Remember where I wrote down the Duchess's. One moment. But yeah, you definitely recall that it was stuffy.
Yeah.
But it is, as I mentioned, very secure. It is where Piranesi is setting up his new shop just because he's not worried about racketeering or protection rackets trying to shake him down from.
It is also a place where we can get access to the the thing, the place where we can go to potentially go to the dark side of the wall. Right.
Yes, it is also a site for an old observation facility
That's
through the
yeah,
church.
right. And since my family is like super heavily involved in the church, I mean, Dad's just a deacon, but it's it's not nothing. And my whole family is kind of tied up in the whole search for Skarnir thing. So
The Duchess's name is Karina Armbrust.
ugh, Karina, of course.
She is. You are distantly related. That royal line.
Mm-hmm.
She has 2 daughters. You have seen in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll relay all of that, mostly focused on the observation dock. Yeah, but also I'll just tell you up front that I don't have family living in the capital necessarily, but we might bump into them, and if we do, we play it cool.
Do we usually not play things cool?
Oh no, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. You're very cool. I just they're they have these, what do I call them? Standards? No, that's too much. They just look. I had to leave for a reason, and most of that reason is that my well, you know what? We'll meet them and you'll understand.
I just raise an inquisitive eyebrow and don't say anything else.
So, lead. Obviously, you know them more than us.
Mhm. So the soup is okay, Stephen?
Yes, aside from almost chipping a tooth on a bone, you get through the bowl of soup just fine.
For now.
Was very harrowing for you.
Truly. No, I'm fine.
The barmaid comes over a little while later, asks if there's anything else they can get for you, if you'll just be lounging for a time.
I think we're settled. Probably. What is it getting kind of late?
Yeah, it's about going on into the 8 o'clock hour.
Probably ready to settle up. Sort our tabs.
All right. She tells each of you your tabs. It comes out to about 1 gold for each of you. Marston, though, yours is 1 gold and
I'm sorry, I missed that. What was that?
1 gold for bar tab between drinks and soup.
Some expensive drinks and soup. That coffee and soup. That is spendy.
Oh, right, you just had coffee. Passenger, yours would be 7 silver.
Yeah, I once again don't drink.
All right, yours would also be 7 silver then.
Okay.
Oh yeah, how much was mine?
1 gold.
Okay.
After that, he gives you a parting, well wish, like, thanks for coming. Hope to see you again sometime.
And head out into the night.
The nightlife here in Seagard, it's relatively lively. It's still a port that brings in a number of travelers from all around the ring. And you can see lights stretching out across both sides of the fjord, including on some of the ships out in the harbor. And unless there's anything else anybody would like to do in town, you can just make it back to the ship just fine.
If he is not asleep yet, I'd just like to see if I can arrange some time to speak with the captain tomorrow.
No, the captain is awake. He is having drinks with some of the officers.
Sure. I'm just like, doesn't need to happen right now. Clearly, you're off duty. Need to
Oh no.
bring. Need
What
to
is
make
it,
a
Elgar?
request. I have a potential new hire for the crew, but part of it is that it's an individual that I need to watch over. I know that he'll be good for the crew. I don't know that he won't be trouble.
That talk. Well,
That's the talk we can have tomorrow morning.
if you'd prefer, very well. The first mate chimes in. It's like, yeah, let's save business for tomorrow. Piranesi's up on deck. Nalria's down in at the table drinking with the captain and some of the other officers. Otherwise, the ship has settled in. You do notice a few less people around. Likely still off in town. Anything else people would like to take care of tonight?
Not me. Nope.
All right.
Good. Inspections were passed. Everything seems to be proceeding apace.
Sounds good. In that case, y'all head to sleep, and night passes uneventfully. Wake up in the morning feeling refreshed.
The true fantasy.
A full 8 hours of sleep and don't feel tired in the morning.
That's only 6 hours per pass, but they're happy for it.
I am going to immediately head out to get my license.
All right. The morning air is very brisk, and you see your breath fogging in front of you. Otherwise, you see a number of other folks out and about already early in the morning, off to whatever job they have to take care of. But you make it to the bureau just fine.
If they are open, I will head in. Otherwise, I will wait until they show an open sign.
Yeah, you're actually about 15 minutes early.
Okay. I will attentively stand outside, just waiting.
You see a couple of other individuals similarly trying to get a jump start on dealing with the licensing office.
Strike up conversation casually.
There's a young-looking businessman in okay clothing who joins in on the conversation with you. You look,
What'd they catch you for?
Oh, go ahead.
What'd they catch you for?
Catch me? Oh, no. I'm new to town and I'm looking to start up a stall.
Oh, what do you sell?
Oh, I sell hats. I'm originally from Croania, you see. He's got sort of a bronze tan to him and sort of wispy goatee.
I developed a specialized power storage unit, and I brought it into the country. I didn't know that it needed to get licensed, so I'm getting it licensed as soon as possible.
He sort of nods and goes, as you're talking about specialized power storage.
Yeah.
But then he's like, oh yeah, they really take making sure everything you do here is accounted for. Where are you originally from? I can't quite place. Romania? Maybe the South part.
I'll mention that I was I've don't even remember where home is. I've been around so many places.
Ah, your wife, the romanticized vagabond of sorts.
Currently traveling with a crew, running
Ah,
deliveries.
that's the dream. I
That
thought
ship
about
is
being a sailor once.
that ship is as close to home as anywhere else.
Hmm. I thought about doing that in my younger days, but then met the missus, had a kid. Can't exactly shove off from port whenever I want.
Well, the haberdashery is a fine establishment.
Oh, I try. Um, about that time, you see the sign flip in the door and as the heavy bolt unlocks.
They suddenly flip a sign that says hats are now illegal and take the man away.
And he will be executed on the morrow.
I hold the door open for him just as a
Oh,
general show of respect.
he tips a very nice hat to you.
And then I will step in behind him. So
Inside is a almost entirely stone interior. The columns are fine marble. The floor is polished granite, and the desks at which there are some iron bars separating the tellers and the uh, permit seekers. The desk is made of a very rich, dark wood. But everybody inside is dressed very nicely and welcome you with a smile.
I when somebody is available, I ask them where I need to go to register new devices.
Ah, the technological permit section. If you follow that hallway, the young woman points you towards a adjoining hallway. There's going to be an office down that way. You can find what you're looking for there.
Anchor and head down the hallway.
Of course. You see a side room that says experimental technological licensing.
I will head in.
Inside is a similarly nice room, not quite as grand as the entrance, but it is well manicured, and a gnome greets you at the desk. Good day, sir. What can I do for you?
I have an experimental battery that I need to get licensed.
His eyes light up. Is that so? Do you have a drawn patent for it, or do you have the device itself?
I have both.
Ooh, that's what I like to hear. May I see them, please?
I will I will detach my battery and set it down, and then I will pull out the sheaf of paperwork that include my designs.
He pulls out a set of spectacles and puts them on and eagerly begins to read through the documentation. Now, this is what I like to see, a man who is prepared. Designated purpose for this storage device, such as what type of thing would it be storing power for?
Mostly for and I will go into uh, I I'm going to start talking until his eyes glaze over.
They don't.
They don't. Okay. Basically, the technobabble version of it powers my armor, which is not physical until it is refracted against a specific voltage from this device.
Ah, so you're going to want Form 36B-A from filing cabinet 37C. Be right back. He comes back with 5 forms stacked together, ranging in color from white to puce.
Okay.
Do you require a pen?
I have a pen.
Fantastic. There are some tables over there for you to fill these all out.
Yes. Second question before I go and get this started.
Of course,
Um,
sir.
And this I have just the designs for. This is not built yet, but I show him some. I show him the designs for the ship-sized version.
Ah, well, this is curious. That
You know, the one that
said,
would attach to the lightning rod and protect the engine work and.
unfortunately, while this is technically experimental technology, you wouldn't need a permit from this department. You would need to go to the Port Authority to run this by.
Ah, very well.
Would you require directions?
Yes, please.
Of course.
And I'll just.
He takes out a slip of paper that has the city map on it, and he circles a couple of locations. He's like, this is where we are here. If you follow these streets, the Port Authority building is going to be here. There's going to be an office where you will be able to bring this, and they mostly just go over any potential hazards that might face other ships in port. They would clear this to give you a permit saying, yes, your ship can legally be in our ports.
Sure. I thank him and I set about to doing paperwork.
Of course. You notice there is a carafe of coffee in the room. On the topic of coffee, back to the ship. What else is other people doing this morning?
I mean, I'm certainly drinking coffee. Morning ritual. I go to the galley, get some coffee, share it with whoever wants it, catch up on the latest hot goss. If anybody is joining.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll chill in the the mess for now.
nice.
Mhm.
Nothing
Is
going on.
Piranesi around?
Piranesi is around. You see he's come out of his room and he's bundled up, looking chilly. Passes by, like, now, you never said this place was so bloody cold.
I mean, it's not really that comment worthy, is it?
Yeah, that's fair. And he trundles off in his heady coat to go get a hot beverage.
Yeah. When he comes back, I'll ask him about his plans in the capital.
Oh, it's something I've been quite looking forward to. It's I found a wonderful location in the old downtown district where a shop was closing down, and I managed to get my hands on it for a very reasonable price. Technically, I've owned it for a number of months now, but only just now I'm getting my stock surplus there. So, once we get there, I welcome each and every one of you to stop by. Piranesi's Emporium of Curiosities and Curates. Yes, when you ran into me in Alias, most of my stock was packed away, and even now I've only got, a choice supply. But once we're there, ooh, you can take a look at your trinkets, likes of which you've never seen before.
Oh. Trinkets like this one, and I'll hold up the horoscope ball and kind of like roll it towards him.
Ah, this one I like, if just for the novelty of it. Have you seen today's horoscope?
I didn't. Well, yeah. I think I was maybe a little like, yeah. No, I think I came in. I got my coffee first.
All right. It's quite enjoyable. If nothing else, it ranges between the absolutely absurd and the oddly curious. I wouldn't put too much weight into it, that said.
Yeah.
If nothing else, it's fun. Start the morning off with a, like, ooh, I wonder what's gonna happen today. He hands the horoscope back.
Yep. I take it. I'll look
But
at it
yes,
later.
trinkets along those lines. Curiosities abound. Amazing what you can find when you travel. Am I right? That said, I have nothing quite on par with a cave full of tomato-loving goblins.
That's
But
true.
that's more of
Truly a highlight of the trip so far.
I wish I could have been along. That would have made for quite a story.
Wait, you did what?
Oh, I suppose you came in after the fact.
There was a tomato cave?
Well, the cave wasn't a tomato cave. It was a cave full of goblins that were stealing tomato.
Did they have like a ketchup factory?
No, they were using them to fight off an aberration.
I don't see how to. You know what? I'll think about it later. Wait, was it effective?
Hey, it was
Oh,
keeping
yeah.
them alive.
We gotta pack more tomatoes.
Just taking notes. Tomatoes equal anti-aberration.
Potatoes are even more solid. They should have tried potatoes.
I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't enjoy being hit in the eye with a potato.
That's what I'm saying. It
Especially if
hurt a
you only have
lot.
one eye.
It's my only feature. Around that time, the quartermaster comes up to you guys. Oh, good. Most of you are here. Where's Sidwell?
Had a meeting this morning, filling out some paperwork with the city.
Well, I have an extra job for you.
Oh.
Doesn't involve that lighthouse, does it?
No, it doesn't involve the lighthouse. It does involve the delivery, though. It seems Courier Team C, you remember the one, slightly squirrely. They decided to up and go AWOL. They abandoned one of their deliveries and beat feet. We
You sure they're
received.
okay?
Oh, well, not they. We received notice that one of the carts we rented and one of the packages that was meant for delivery was abandoned on the side of the road.
Any signs of struggle, or did it truly look abandoned?
Well, they made their Port Authority delivery just fine, but when they were supposed to be heading out of town towards the farm and logging camp delivery, they seem to have left the cart. No signs of struggle, no blood, anything like that.
Were the goods valuable, or
Port
regular?
Authority, possibly. The one they left was mostly just logging equipment. Thankfully that wasn't tampered with, but as such, we need somebody to finish that delivery before we leave tomorrow morning.
What about the courier crew? Are we not worried about what happened to them?
Well, honestly, I was half expecting this, if I'm going to be honest. I just wish they hadn't done it halfway through a delivery. They were always kind of... That said, we do have some sailors out looking for them. But that's nothing you need to worry yourself about. If you find something along the way of doing your delivery, fantastic. If not, worry about the package. Of course, you will get the payment for doing the extra job, as well as a little extra from us, because it is outside of technically your contract bound.
Well, if needs must.
That's appreciated.
How about the rest of you? I can't speak for Sidwell, but I imagine he'd be amenable.
I could go for a walk.
Yes, unfortunately, they also decided to abandon the task that was furthest outside of town, so a walk is what you're doing. As soon as Sidwell gets back, catch him up, and he pulls out a piece of paper. This is the location of where the cart is being stored with the package. Any questions for me?
I don't think so.
Marvelous. I would ask it be done with some haste. It's not exactly a terribly long walk, but it'll take you the better part of the day, and since we leave tomorrow, I would rather it be done sooner than later.
Yeah, once Elgavor gets back, I think we could go.
All right. Thank you again. And he turns and leaves. Irenazi turns back to the rest of you. It seems they took a note from that Obsidian's book. They were a little less courteous about it, but... Back at the bureau, Elgvar, you finish up your paperwork.
Excellent. And I believe there was a 5 gold licensing fee on.
Yes.
With filing all of that.
5 gold.
Okay, I set 5 gold down on the stack of paperwork.
He takes the gold, sets it in a drawer, looks through the paperwork. Everything checks out, sir. One moment. He goes off to the side, and you see him take a very ornate pen, draw up some paperwork, and comes back. Here is your license. And looking over it, it licenses both the device, and there is a secondary license saying you are a licensed artificer permitted to practice within Osifik. That should take care of any officials that might be a bit too gung-ho about giving you a fine for not having a license yet. or
I
any
appreciate
other
it.
things you design.
Thank you very much, sir.
Of course. You don't get nearly enough inventors coming through, so it's always exciting.
I take my leave of him and head to the Port Authority.
All right. Port Authority isn't a long walk from here. It's in the businessy section of town. This one is a sort of tall, thin building built from brick.
Okay.
Inside, you see mostly ship captains, a couple of first mates, one or two quartermasters. There's a little bit of a wait, about 10 minutes, but then a counter opens up.
Stride forward and talk to them about what paperwork needs to be filed for experimental protection.
The young woman sitting at the desk sort of goes wide-eyed, trying to think through all the paperwork needed for that. Well, let's see. I believe that would be this, and this. We would need to take a look over the patent, and this form here would need to be signed by the captain of your ship and your first mate. This form would need to be filled out by you. This one is detailing the patent, and this one is the application for the license.
Right, I will gather all of that up, and I will thank them and drop just 3 silver onto the desk for.
Oh, we don't accept tips. Thank you, though.
Oh, well, thank you very much then.
Tips
And
are
I
too
will-
much paperwork, filing the extra money.
No, that's fine. I wasn't actually getting any business done, so.
Yeah, you have a small sheet of paper. Between the 4 applications, there's about 16 pages worth of documentation.
Okay. And then I will head back to the ship.
All right.
'Cause
Arrive
I
back at the
need to
ship,
meet with the
and
captain.
the captain is down below.
Are you guys ambushing me before I get a chance to talk to the captain?
Yeah, we gotta go. I don't know.
Take him out at the knees.
I mean, we're probably just waiting in the mess, so
Yeah.
feel free to complete your business.
I will go and find the captain.
The captain is sitting at the main table in the officer's quarter of the ship, drinking some hot coffee and reading a book.
Morning, Captain.
Mr. Sidwell, you had business to discuss about a potential crewmate.
Yes. And I will. I am going to first. I'm going to start with a bribe, sir.
A bribe. That is bold.
Mhm.
And I pull out the bottle of whiskey.
All right, you have my ear, he says as he takes the bottle.
And I will say, with regards to, and what was his drinking buddy's name from the warehouse?
That was...
I can't think of it off the top of my head. I had it, but like that was 2 weeks ago. It's been yesterday for Sidwell.
Yeah.
Kenzie.
Yes, Mackenzie.
Yeah. With regards, Mackenzie said that you would enjoy this.
Ah, yes, Mackenzie. I was planning on stopping by and saying hello to him. Hey, but I appreciate the word. I have a little
Well-
extra time, so Figured I didn't really have an excuse to not go say hi.
And then I will, and here's why the bribe I feel is necessary. And I will explain, that, um, I will explain that uh, I am a traveler that is not originally from anywhere on the Ring World.
The
I can
captain
go into detail if you
Melissa's.
would like, but if you couldn't tell based on my skin alone.
I had been curious, I will admit. Figured you were probably just from somewhere in Crowania. But that sounds like quite the curious story, but I will hold off on hearing it, at least for the time being. I believe the quartermaster has presented a job to you.
Ah, I'll cut to the nuts and bolts then. Um, my crew, that I originally sailed with when we crash landed on the Ring World, I've been looking for them because we had to abandon ship when we crash landed.
Terrible business,
And
that.
given the nature of our ship, that meant we got separated. I have found one of my crew.
Ah,
And when
that
I
is
say my
not
crew, I
bad.
am not the captain of this ship. I was their navigator.
Hmm.
I feel a little responsible given that I should have seen the hazard coming and did not.
I can understand that. Uh,
And then I will
bring.
explain I've found one of them and um would like to keep an eye on him.
Understandable. I believe we can work through. That said, I would still prefer to meet the Jewel.
Yes. Um I will bring him by hopefully later this evening then, if that is amenable, because as you had mentioned, we have a job.
All right. So,
Thank you kindly, Captain.
he gives you a tip of his head and goes back to.
And I will leave now that I have bribed our captain with alcohol and go and find the rest of Group B.
You find them in the mess.
Hey everybody. Captain said something about her job?
Possible dereliction of duty, possible kidnapping, possible who knows.
Lots of possibilities.
But all we know is deliver still needs doing.
Sure. We leaving immediately then, or do I have enough time to wolf down a bowl of gruel?
Yeah, you would have time for gruel.
I join the line and grab a bowl of whatever weird porridge they are serving. And
Per tradition of ending up in port, it's better porridge than usual. Even got some fresh vegetables.
I will take my bowl and come back to the party as, like, the bowl is half gone by the time I sit down.
I'd imagine they fill you in on everything that needs doing, as well
Yeah.
as the location.
So, whenever you guys are ready to head out, I think I'm ready to head out.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get on the job.
The location marked as a sort of warehouse on the upspin side of town, so further into the fjord, where some guards had found the abandoned cart and put it into storage nearby. But with the paperwork, you will be able to go and pick up the cart.
Okay. We have paperwork, we have cart.
In the cart, there's a hefty-looking box that definitely needs a cart to carry. And the address on it says logging camp, such and such, and the map that
Such
came
and
with.
such lodging camp. I love it.
Hmm?
The such and such logging camp. No, that's a thing now.
Yes, owned and operated by Merrick D. such and such. The location has you going out of the fjord and up into the hills.
Right.
The warehouse attendant gives you a nod as you take the cart, stamps the paperwork you had with it, and you're able to go on your way.
As we're just as we're like getting everything taken care of and whatnot, I'd ask if he knows anything about creatures or something that might be up in these hills.
Up in those
Or
hills, you'll likely...
brigands.
Brigands you don't got to worry about. This close to Seaguard, most of them have been dealt with quite a while ago, and there's enough patrols to keep sentient ne'er-do-wells at bay. Animals, though, that can still be a potential hazard, so it's good looking out. Potential animals you could come across, standard variety of bear, ranging from brown, black, grizzly. You could come across a number of potential nests. I know I've heard talks of some hornets up that way. Boars. Boars are the big one. But I believe hunters keep most of the particularly nasty ones at bay. Like grizzlies we haven't seen in the area in a while. Same with direwolves. They mostly stick towards the mountains.
Well, thank you much.
Of course.
Then I guess we head out.
Well, okay. I think that's all we're gonna get here.
You take a couple of side roads, you get back to the main road leading out of Seaguard and up into the hills.
Does that main road pass us by the bar where we found my dude?
It does not.
Never mind that. We'll hit him on our way back into town.
The road winds out for a while. It's a well-paved road. Good markers. You see a couple of splits every once in a while towards a couple of further off towns that you could go to. But the directions carry you about 2 hours outside of town of walking. And then there is a split that you need to take. Comes a dirt road going further up into the hills. So the going gets rougher, and pace slows down slightly. Who is leading? Who is helping with the cart? It is a hefty cart. It comes with a horse.
Helping with cart.
There is
Oh,
a
sorry, yeah, I'm helping with the
there we
card.
go. There is a map here up on the board with a red square, which means the cart, and the green is locations you can place your mini.
Oh, why would we need to do that?
For the 50 swarms of hornets that I'm gonna send at you.
I'm assisting the cart. I'm off to the side of the cart.
Are the cart.
Be the
Who's
cart.
Frabo?
I will be the cat.
And you will need to join in on this one, Nick.
Yep, I'm opening tabletop now.
Gotcha. Passenger, where would you like to be?
We have some sessions where we don't end up using it, so I usually don't open it until I know we are.
Gotcha. Oh, and passenger, were you checking your horoscope before leaving? Amanda?
Table load exploding.
You there, Amanda?
It's
Must be off.
well, like the mic keeps picking up, but it just sounds like
Yeah,
wind.
it might just be white noise in the background.
Oh. Diddly-doo-doo. Wah wah.
Yeah, and anywhere in the green square, the red square is on the cart, and the green squares are walking alongside. You back, Amanda? Oh, you have an actual mini now.
That's right. Oh my god. You did so good. All right. Yeah. Diddly-dee. Hi, baby.
All right. And something we haven't done in a minute. This is a open map. Feel free to draw some stuff. What do you guys see around here? The baseline, there is a sort of dirt path with some loose gravel on it, winding up the hill. Jesus Christ.
What?
Oh, just a sound alert that shouted dicks in my ear.
What?
You're welcome.
A
The fuck with the DM
stream
every once in a while.
a stream runs through the area. There is a bit of a bluff with a waterfall coming down it to a small pool that runs down underneath a wooden bridge and further down the hill. So feel free to draw some trees, some rocks. What kind of things you guys seeing around here? Make the map interesting.
Weird. Is there? I've never had this before. How do you get rid of the Discord overlay in tabletop? Never shown.
The names off to the side.
No, on the left there, it's basically got our Discord symbols, and it's highlighting like it would for like.
Oh yeah, like when they're talking.
Yeah, but it's like over top of all the frickin' like controls. I've never seen that there before.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That said, it doesn't affect selecting. Like they're
Oh, it's just obnoxious.
yeah. At least for me, it's always been there.
Yeah, I've never had that.
I'd
before.
imagine
I
there's
don't
something
know
you
if
can
there's,
do
like...
in your game settings. And so yeah, the black lines are elevation splits with arrows saying where the low side of the split.
Oh. Nick, on Discord, go to your settings, scroll all the way down to activity settings. It's almost at the very bottom, game overlay. I think that's it.
Okay.
And then disable in-game overlay.
Yeah, that got rid of it. Wonder why that changed.
Do you specifically want it to be nature stuff, or do you care if we add buildings and whatnot?
No big building. You're between settlements.
Okay.
So if there is a building, it would be unoccupied.
Make that a lot more fine.
Yeah.
What are these dots?
I put up a pile of boulders.
Oh, I just
gonna
got
make
rid
a
of the
big
bridge, I
boulder.
think.
Ah, the bridge!
Edit undo.
I can just draw it again.
else? I will switch to my go-to.
The dots in the like the riverbed, something sparkling that we can possibly see. I would say you can assign a check to it if you want,
Okay.
in kind of like the muck of the riverbed.
Gotcha.
Who knows what it could be? Just a bunch of glints, basically. And then a dead body in the water over here.
Oh, no.
That's what happened to Courier Team C.
There we go.
Something floating. Kind of one of those Loch Ness Monster situations where it's like maybe a log covered in leaves and brambles. Just in the general shape and size of like a torso.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got. I gave you some spots of intrigue.
I don't like it. I'm just gonna add some extra stuff. More trees. Places rather woody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sir, I can keep
Oh,
adding
man.
trees if you want.
Oh, I'm just helping.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to occupy a lot of the space to give you guys room to draw.
Yeah. This is somebody's cabin with a little smoke house on the side of it. They clearly, probably this guy who's dead in the water. They've got a little outhouse, and like a massive compost pile, little chopping block. But it is unoccupied at the moment, so it is entirely the wrong season to be chilling in this little one room cabin.
So, Mr. Cabin Guy has, uh, pulled a bunch of boulders together so that way the water keeps flowing regularly.
Mhm.
And he has a ready supply of stone if he needs it for something. He has also
Mhm.
replanted a shelter belt
Ah,
of trees.
I like
here.
it. Alex, looks like you've been hard at work on the tree population.
I did the bright green ones with the trunks and with the big trunks.
Mhm.
I didn't do these other ones.
Yeah.
Like the shelter belt of trees. That's me. It's
Yeah.
that's our guy replanting.
Yeah. These the
That's
bigger
why
one
they're
I
little
just did
trees.
I just did the trunks, and then I did kind of like where the canopy area would be for some of these bigger and smaller ones. Like, obviously the green area is walkable, but like I'm kind of throwing out the idea of like you couldn't shoot an arrow through that area if you were shooting high because you get it caught in the canopy of the tree.
All right.
Mhm.
because having a different campaign where I play an archer, I'm thinking about like angles and shit.
What kind of tree is it?
What DM? What kind of trees grow in this area? Because I don't know.
Not Crowania. Osifix is well known for its conifers, so this would likely be some type of tall growing pine. We'll say it's a ponderosa pine.
Hmm.
Fancy.
So maybe that whole area would be unwalkable then, because I don't recall do ponderosas have a bare patch near the bottom? Or
They
are
do,
pretty
and they can
full?
also easily be trimmed up a bit. So since this is a
We'll say
used
they're trimmed up.
path, at least somewhat well used,
Look at Moose.
it would be.
Describing his architectural design.
I know food, I know plants. I'm pretty good with buildings.
Yeah, trimmed up then. They I wasn't sure, but yeah, these ones would definitely be more thin pines than obviously a smaller pine. Yeah.
All right. You guys are. You make your way up the road. And you're walking for about 45 minutes, an hour, winding your way into the hills of Osifix. The air is chilly. It's warmed up as the sun has been out longer, but still about upper 40s, low 50s. You round a bend into what sounds like a river crossing, or at least a small brook, and through a couple of trees, a waterfall flowing down a bluff. And as you make your way further
It's like
in,
Check the Bluff.
nice. You notice, similarly through the trees, what looks like a small little outbuilding where somebody might spend some time. There's no smoke rising from it, which means it's possibly unoccupied. And yeah, it
This is
looks.
rather idyllic. While we're traveling, can I keep a lookout to see if I can figure out where the cart was found specifically?
Oh, the cart was found closer to town.
Oh, okay. So they didn't even make it this far.
No.
Okay.
They likely reached the edge of town, looked out, and said, nah.
Fuck it. Okay.
They had a different adventure in mind.
Yeah. They're probably chilling in a bar somewhere.
Let's. Igneous, you're driving the cart. Marston's riding along with bar and passenger walking beside.
Mm-hmm.
The wide select. Yep. Now the cart gets right about there. When you have everybody roll me perception.
That one.
Nice.
I'm focused on the cart.
A fine vintage.
It's like a 7 altogether.
Well, my die rolled a 2 and my character sheet is loading again. So
Everybody except Marston. You're focused on the very nice location. Like it's even started to snow a little bit, with a couple of flurries coming down.
50's my butt.
And the sound of the water is nice and relaxing. But Marston, you notice the road is kind of torn up a little bit. There's a number of looks like animal tracks in the ground, and off to the sides of the roads around the bases of the tree. It looks like the dirt was disturbed quite a bit.
Kind of wave
And-
for a stop. Hold up, might be something here. Go on.
Once you've stopped moving, you can take a closer look, and it anybody who wants can roll survival or nature.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I'll roll some nature.
Roll survival.
That's shit. That's a 7.
Not as shit as me, sir.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
Two
so
and then
up
a
in this
1.
nature.
This is going to turn out to be a great session of rolling.
I'm so up in this nature. I don't notice this nature.
Pastor, what'd you get?
9.
9? Oof.
Mm-hmm.
I
Marston,
got a 4.
Marston, are you rolling nature or survival at all?
Ugh, I'm not very good at either, but
Because otherwise you can
I'll throw a
do like
survival out.
a. I would also
That's a
allow an investigate.
All 3 would be the same.
Nice.
15.
15.
Rolled pretty good. Don't have any bonus to any of them, but
Which one would you like to use?
what was the?
There's
what were we trying
nature,
to determine?
survival, or investigation.
I know, but what were we like? The tracks or like
Yeah,
the
like
disturbance? I
closer
noticed?
look at the animal tracks or any of
I'd
the
say
other markings.
Animal tracks markings. Yeah, let's go with nature, like just kind of a ass pull sort of like thing he might remember.
Okay,
I guess is what we're going with.
gotcha. You taking a look at this between the shape of the tracks and what you see in the dirt, you suspect, as a best guess, it could potentially be boars in the area that were rutting around.
And this is the area where the wagon was abandoned?
No, the wagon was closer to town.
Oh, okay. We already have the wagon then.
Yes, you have the wagon
Okay.
in tow.
I thought the wagon we had was a new wagon. Never mind. Well, it was closer to town. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to figure out like what were these guys doing? Well, there might be boars in the area, but I'm no naturalist, so take that with a grain of salt. For all I know, it could have been a bear riding on a goat.
I don't believe bears actually do ride on goats.
Or chupacabra.
That'll bet for me. This look like a big cat to you? Continuing on.
I believe so.
Guys, exit the map with no problem.
Huzzah.
You drew it for nothing.
Damn,
We
good prank,
for
bro.
fun.
Wouldn't that be something? Right about this
You
point.
had Nick log in for this. God.
All right, thanks. You drew some dots on a little stick guy. Go away.
Everybody roll perception checks.
Okay.
With a different dice. That's a nat 20. A different dice really helped. Perception 21.
19. So
15.
also 21.
What the heck?
That'll be a 10.
10. Let's see. So Igneous and Hell got 20 and up.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Nick, you got a 15?
I got a 10. Oh, wait,
10.
unless you're not talking to me.
I got a 15.
You got the 15. That's right. The 15 and up, you notice some slight sparkling off to the side of the bridge. You also notice a body over in the water, sort of just floating back up as the water of the waterfall makes it bob around a little bit.
I am going to say, hold up, guys, and I'm going to head over to the body.
At that point, the 20s and up, you hear boars.
Boars.
Hear
Campaign is anything but a bore. I don't think that's allowed.
You hear a sheer squeal from one of the boars, and you see
A dice.
a couple of boars quickly dash out of the cabin, where the 10 and up, you notice the door of the cabin was crushed in.
Mhm.
It looks like it was just ajar, but getting a good look at it, it was definitely forced.
Oh, looks like we might have some fresh meat tonight. This will be nice. This will be very nice.
Being good tonight.
And I'm pulling out the halberd.
Activate armor.
Yeah, I will. Wait a minute. Do I not have? Okay.
Say
I
Shazam.
will false 5.
Yeah, and everybody roll initiative.
Ooh, this dice keeps rolling just off of bad numbers onto better numbers.
Nice.
14.
That'll be a 12, sir.
There's only a 6 for me.
Dan.
I got a 2.
Okay. I saw that. I was just making sure that was correct.
Yep.
Well,
I mean, it's not correct. Let me re-roll.
the boars got initiative. This
Against a 2, I'm not surprised.
oddly, 4-1 goes first. It raises its head and squeals loudly. It's fours. You see this one come out of the shelter belt that had been drawn up.
I think there are legitimately 20 people in the apartment above mine. Based
Party?
on voices alone.
Damn.
And then this boar charges Elgavar. Elgavar does a 21 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to take 12 damage. As this boar winds up and charges in and just gets a tusk like right into your leg.
No.
Oh God, that's why I have health.
Next
Okay.
4, 5, sort of milling around the shelter belt. Igneous.
Damn, these boars are fast. So
Yeah,
now you
4 of the
see here, the
boars.
thing- 4 of them went fast. So now the thing here with a boar is that they've got nothing against a raging bear. I'm gonna rage.
I would like to rage.
Are you going to also turn into a bear?
No,
Fucking
I wish.
rip
Would you call
off.
this 10
Fucking
feet?
poser.
This little triangle dealio we got going here.
5 feet between you and the boar. From where you were, 10 feet would be that.
Okay.
Or are you talking about
great.
your reach?
My reach, yeah. Cause
Oh, then yeah, that's that would be
great. I have raged. I have swung my halberd. Ooh, that was almost a crit. That's a 25 to hit.
that hits.
Lovely, because if it didn't, I was gonna be concerned.
They are wild boars.
It's a D10.
Oh my god, wild boars wearing plate armor.
Thinking.
Oh, that's okay. Well, that
Bad.
was okay. That's 6 damage.
6 Joe DiMaggio's.
And oh no, hold on. I am not ever have never played a barbarian before, so I add +2 to my melee damage when I'm raging.
There you go.
So that's 8 damage. And then yeah, barbarians get extra attack at level 5, right?
You tell me, what does it say on your sheet under attack
Yeah,
number?
they definitely should. So
I'm like 99% sure that I get extra attack. I just, for some reason, I'm not. Oh, there it is. Okay. It was under features, not under regular actions.
it also just, if
Huh?
you're in actions, it should say how many
Yeah,
attacks
like
you
up
get
near the
at the top.
Oh, I literally never noticed that.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
I just noticed it now, so
Really?
Really?
Second,
like seconds.
Literally
times
right
by
next to
place,
actions.
Oh, fair enough.
I've never read that little thing because, like, yeah, I never read that little thing.
When
Also,
do I
I-
look at character sheets.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
say
when do I
also.
play a character that has multiple attacks?
I was just gonna say, I think all of the characters I've seen you play in 5th edition have been ones that do not get
Ooh.
extra attack. So
Yeah.
completely,
that rolled
completely fair, Stan. Completely
onto a
fair.
bad number. That's a total of a 12 to hit.
12 hits.
Oh, lovely.
It's a boar.
Without plate armor. Okay, so that is 11 damage then.
11. Do you remember your +2?
I did, yes. Thank you.
All right. Anything else from you?
Oh wow, okay, so they have more than 19 health. That is all I can do.
And yes, they do, in fact, have more than 19 health. All right, after Igneous is Marston. There is a boar at the foot of the cart you are on.
Okay. Oh, I gotta not drawn stuff here. How big is our cart? Like, is it
You're
kind of like a
about 5 feet off the ground.
okay
Enough
and
to
it's
where the
like
boar
kind of-
was inconvenienced enough that it aimed at Elgavar.
Okay. And it's well. Is it big enough where I could, or is it? Yeah, I guess yeah. Is it big enough where if I stayed up on the cart, it wouldn't really be able to get at me, or would
It
still
could
be
if
able to
it
get at me?
tried, but right now there's easier targets.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna kind of maintain high ground, up on the cart and throw a couple of daggers.
Yabba dabba doo.
Just manifest some psychic daggers.
Yabba dabba
Basic.
daggers.
Basic business.
There is nothing basic about your daggers, sir.
Basic business.
They're business daggers.
Yeah, they are business. They're embossed. They have my credentials on them.
They are my international business daggers for international business
International
trips.
business trips.
Does a 17 hit?
17 hits.
All right, that is going to be. That'll be 11 psychic damage.
Nice.
And then as bonus action, I'm going to attack again. Oh! That was a freaking nat 20 for a second there. That'll be an 8. 8 to hit. I'm guessing doesn't hit.
Yeah, no. 8 does not hit.
What, these guys aren't just like flayed skin and then like extra exposed, like funnels that like channel weapons into them?
Yeah, not quite.
Madness.
Yeah,
I say.
they're boars, but they're more than just flayed skin.
All right, well, that's my turn.
All right. After Marston is boar number 2.
No.
And you see this boar wheel around. Wait, that's boar. Wait. 2. Oh, this one just got turned. This boar wheels around and quickly moves onto the bridge right next to you, Igneous. That said, it double moved and is unable to attack. Kelceris.
All right. Well, my original
There's some
plan.
angry bacon charging at you guys.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
big two.
think I'm going to. Oh man, we've got one right behind us. I'm going to hopefully make it so that we don't have 4 boars around us. And hurl a ray of frost at this boy, number 3. And by that I mean I'm going to distort time around his feet to the point where it is as though he has been standing there for hours and the frost has frozen him to the ground, so he's gonna have to break out of them to move towards us.
I like the
So
flavor.
that'll be, yeah. So that reduces his speed by 10 feet, and he takes 2d8 cold damage if I succeed. Uh, 15 plus 6 is 21.
21
to hit.
hits.
Okay. And no, let me do the thing. All right, sorry, 1 second. Oh, for grief's sake. All right, well,
Dice trouble.
8 and 4 is 12 cold damage.
12 cold damage on boar 3.
Yes, and his speed is reduced by 10 feet
Bird.
till the start of my next turn.
Gotcha. Oh. Thanks for bringing that up, actually. I didn't take a look at how quickly boars could move. Holy crap, they have a speed of 40.
Hey, Speedy.
I'm guessing a lot of like 4-legged creatures that aren't intentionally like slow type creatures
That's fair, but I
Probably
thought
something like
wolves
that.
were 30 feet.
Maybe, I don't know. I guess that would make sense that wolves would be fat. Oh, I think it's maybe considering charging.
Maybe.
Boars are natural sprinters.
Very dangerous over short distances.
Yes.
All right. Second time today Gimli's been brought up.
Mm,
I almost, when you asked us what we saw, I almost said elf eyes
Oh,
earlier. Just elf eyes everywhere. It's
he
horrible.
sees elf eyes. He sees the elves staring at us from the trees.
Anything else?
agree. Before the end of my turn, I am going to burn a bonus action, Misty Step, to get up into the trees because I am spooked of these boars, and one is right next to me.
That's me.
That's you! Ah! Sorry.
Awkward. Couldn't you tell by the
That's-
mask?
New figure, who dissed?
No, it's
New
Uh,
mini hoot.
You spy a sturdy enough looking branch. That said, it still sags a bit as you teleport onto it.
zoop. No, yeah. Pop myself up there so that I'm harder to get to.
All right.
You got this, guys.
Okay, after Tell is Elgavar.
Okay, I'm going to wheel around and crack this thing with my gauntlets, my thunder gauntlets. So, first attack is a 9 to hit. Probably not
That
gonna
does
hit.
not.
Second attack is going to be 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay, so for 21 to hit, that is
Even with the plate
6
mail.
points thunder damage, and if 4 attacks anything other than me, it's got disadvantage on the attack roll.
Nice.
And,
Telsaris, could you cancel that for me?
I'm sorry, what?
Making a
I
joke,
do.
asking to see if Telsaris could cancel that disadvantage for me.
Oh.
No. No.
You sure?
And then bonus action, I'm going to give myself 5 temp HP. Through my defensive field.
Passenger could, they just won't cancel it.
You're right.
How's it make you feel, DM?
It hurts. It hurts.
And then I'm going to be done with my turn.
All right. Ignis, you're the only one who would particularly get a good view of this, but from up on the bluff, you hear a loud squeal, and a boar that looks bigger than the other ones stands looking down at you.
Stands?
Like on, 4 legs.
Okay, good.
Four-legged creatures can stand.
Two-legged standing boar. I was like,
Yeah, it's standing on 2 legs, like its arms are like at its hips, and it's looking at you, shaking its head like, God, these guys.
Boy, what do you assholes think you're doing?
Oh, see, I thought it was standing us like we're the best, and
Nice.
they don't want to attack us anymore.
oh, guys, there's a really big bastard up on
Oh,
that
the
hill.
6 is the big one.
Yeah.
We're gonna eat really good tonight.
Okay. And that's the end of the border. Back up to the top. The first boar, the one that Igneous was hitting, wheels around. Actually, this is a boar. It's not smart enough to move like that.
About to say, you have tactics with boars? What are you doing? The boar moves to flank.
I'm playing this boar too smart.
I was like, that's a bold move. They really are smart.
Igneous, does a 13 hit you?
No.
Okay. 4-4. Stan, if you want, you can make an attack of opportunity.
I will do so. It is fleeing.
It's moving away from you.
Okay. Attack of opportunity. 9.
9 doesn't hit. You see the boar wheel around and come back in for another charge. Does a 18 hit you?
No.
All right. The boar crashes into you, but this time you're prepared, and it hits against your armor, and the tusks don't get purchased. 4-3. The Frosty Boy. It squeals as its feet are, frosted to the ground, and it takes a moment to pry it away. He just and 4-5. Toxeris. See, this boar is looking at
No.
like,
Not
ooh,
allowed.
what's that? Why is it in a tree?
Mm-mm.
Igneous.
Oh, my turn. Gotcha. Okay.
Yes. Sorry,
Oh, well, this is turning out to be a fine day. This is a nice nature walk here. I'm gonna hit number 1.
I'ma hit it.
That's pretty shitty. That's a 10.
And doesn't hit.
I'm gonna swing again.
And you guys are having some rough rolls today.
Yeah, you're telling me.
That's even worse.
Oh, buddy.
Hmm. Well, I should have done a thing, but I didn't do a thing, so that's okay.
Is it a thing that
Should've just been-
requires more than a bonus action?
I could have just made them reckless, but I
Oh,
don't really know if I want to do
gotcha.
that.
That's actually not bad. Because Telceris could cancel the disadvantage you grant from reckless attack.
Mm.
That's okay. I didn't do it. Let me make sure I don't have any bonus actions. I can only rage. Okay.
Same.
I
Yeah.
do not get extra attacks. Okay. Or like I don't get like an. Well, the unarmed strike. That's a monk thing. That's a bonus action unarmed strike. Okay.
Yeah. Like if
I'm
you
done.
take like if you take
you can
what was
still
it,
take a bonus
Spearmaster?
action to make an extra an offhand attack.
Yeah, like if you
Everybody
wanted to
can
just
do
like
that.
sock them in the throat, punch them in their pig throat.
As an offhand, I mean, I'm wielding a two-handed weapon though, so there's
Oh,
no
never mind.
offhand.
Like
Yeah, you
Sorry.
could make
Spearmaster
an
gives them
unarmed-
like a
Yeah, I need pole
Thing.
arm master to get
Pole
a
arm
butt
master, that's it.
attack. I just looked it up because I was like, when can I get this?
You could
Because
you
that
could
lets me
punch
use my
them,
opportunity
right?
attack to attack them from 10 feet away when they approach me. And that combined with Sentinel means I can stop people from approaching me.
Yeah, like you would shut down this bridge.
Oh, yeah. At level 8. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Marston.
This wily boar.
I look for Wile E. Coyote.
Is under the bridge with some team.
I'll be right back.
Really?
Igneous looks pretty surrounded. I think I'm gonna help out with
I'm
that.
enjoying it.
Well, I guess if that's the case, how's Sidwell look like he's doing?
Uh
I'm fine for now. I've only been hit once.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll keep on bore 4. Oops. Boom. Roll. That'll be a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
4. Wow, that was bad. 13 damage.
13.
And a bonus action to go again. Ooh, that'll be an at 20. So that's going to be... roll. Plus another 4. Too bad I didn't crit on the one that had sneak attack. So that's 4. Another 11 damage.
11 damage.
Yeah.
Are you
not bad.
sure it's 11 damage?
7, 8.
Don't have like a extra 1 that you can tweak in there.
I mean, I could lie to you and say it's 12.
12 damage.
It's up to you, man. It was not 12 damage, so.
All right, 11 damage to bore 4.
I give it the stink eye. Whip crack sound plays and it runs off.
Rawhide. All right, after Marston is boar number 2. Alex, are you back?
I'm back. I got my headphones on. Yes.
You can take an attack of opportunity.
I would love to. That's pretty shit. That's 11.
11 doesn't hit.
Damn it.
The AC is 12.
Okay, back to the other dice.
Boar 2 wheels around and then charges.
Alright, you just see Igneous whiff and then just go, come on, hit me.
That'll be a 16 to come on and hit you.
Well, yeah, sure, that hits. About time.
Charge. That charge going to
Give me that bean footage.
19 damage.
Holy shittle bricks. 19? Well, that's reduced to 10, so thank you.
Wait, wouldn't it be 9?
Yes.
Round down.
Yeah. I rounded down the wrong way. I rounded
So
it
you
up.
rounded up?
Yeah. Goddamn right I did.
Because, yeah, when boars charge, they get an extra 2d6.
Ow.
These guys are mean.
Mm-hmm.
The boar wheeled around, charged back in, and just gets a good toss just right in your side.
Oof.
Okay, after boar number 2 is Telceris.
Don't like that. I'm not dishing out a whole lot of damage. I think I will instead throw out a aid. Third level? Maybe I do this at 3rd level. Yeah, because that's 15. Okay, I'm going to cast aid at 3rd level, which gives all 3 of you 15 hit points. That is raising your maximum by 15 and your current by 15 as well.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think I'm going to do my best to scuttle just a little bit higher in this tree, seeing as boar baby down there was eyeing me a little too closely.
Roll me an athletics check.
Oh, are you sure? Are you
Hey, climbing a tree.
Hey, like, what if I didn't though?
I mean, then you make friends with boar baby.
I do not like the word baby.
Well, potentially make friends with Boar Baby.
Oh, I'm using my inspiration because no. Be nice to me. Ah. Well, I rolled a 7, so that's a
What'd you get?
6,
6.
which is better than 1, but still a 6.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
How's 10 sound?
You fail to climb higher, but you catch yourself and stop yourself from falling further to the...
I'll take it. I will use whatever is left of my movement to cling to the branch and make sure I don't lose it.
All right. After that is Elgavar.
I see a new guy. Igneous, you good back there, or do you need a second hand?
Oh, I got this for now. I got this.
All right. Plan B it is. Plan A was going to be me provoking an attack, running it up there with Thunder Wave, hitting all 3 of them, and then running back.
Nice.
Because that's a perfect Thunder Wave moment. I'd hit all 3 of them and not Igneous.
Yeah.
But he's got this, so.
Boar 4 looks very injured.
Okay. Well, I can't hit worse shit, so let's see if this actually works. Roll the hits. Oh, that's a 19
19 hits.
for 5 points of thunder damage.
The 5 points of thunder damage land. You see the boar drop, but then it forces its way back up and squeals loudly at you.
Okay, and then I'm gonna hit it again.
Bro, I thought for a second these were zombie boars.
24 to hit.
That hits.
I'm gonna squeal loudly at it for 4 points of thunder damage.
Now it drops again, but doesn't get back up. There we go. Anything else?
I am going to move to engage this one.
Oh, little baby boy. As soon as you move there, you see coming around one of this pines is the big old boar.
That's a huge sow.
All right. Anything else?
That is all I've got in my tank.
Gotcha. Oh, you got a tank?
It's a legit question for an artificer.
You can see now the boar coming around into your view as well. And it just eyes you, and you're about on level with its head.
What? How big is it?
Big.
As big as a medium can get, without becoming large.
So Misty Step is 30-foot range. My intention was to be up high enough that they couldn't get to me.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you were just going to the lowest branches to avoid not being able to really...
I'm sorry. I was using 30 feet of that, which I think comes out to with the movement that I had from where I was standing, I should be about 15 feet off the ground.
Gotcha. All right. In that case, yeah, it's looking up at you.
No, 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 no. Not
Pythagorean theorem agrees.
Judging that you are too high up off the ground, the boar rushes in towards Marston on the cart.
Sorry. Your sorcerer is not a sorcerer. Go.
Oh shit! I mean, this thing sounds like it's basically as big as the cart.
Yes, it would be able to hit you while you are on the cart.
Oh boy.
That said, it double moved, so it can't attack. Or number one. Ignis.
Jump on its back and tame it.
Yep, that's how it works. Ignis, a 17 to hit.
Oh yeah, bud.
Low damage. That is only 8 damage coming at you.
4.
Boar
Got it.
4 is dead. Born. Alex, you can take an attack of opportunity.
Or 1 just attacked me.
Boar 1 attacked you, but now it's Boar 3's turn, and you can take an attack of opportunity.
No, thank you.
No attack?
Boar 2 moves after Boar 3, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, I'm waiting.
Gotcha. Boar 3 moves past Boar 1 and charges the cart. Marston, you feel the cart shake violently. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
$17.
17. You stay on the cart. The horse at the front neighs loudly. Sort of tries to begin scaring away the boar. The boar, meanwhile, had charged the wheel.
Wait, there's a horse with this cart? I thought I was pulling it the whole time.
God, no.
Oh, okay.
Not that strong.
Or am I?
More like boar, am I?
I am exactly 1 horsepower.
Elgvar, you may take an attack of opportunity.
Doing so. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
5 points thunder damage.
5 points of thunder damage. This boar wheels around and charges in at you. Not going to hit. Not even going to ask. It whiffs. Like, it doesn't even make contact with your armor. Like, its tusks hit the ground and it sort of grinds to a stop.
Yep.
Ignis. Your turn.
Oh. Damn, I thought Boar 2 was going before me.
No, Boar 2 moves after you.
Damn. Whoops. Okay. Boar 1. I'm gonna attack recklessly.
Oh, cancel it. Cancel the,
That's a nat 20 and a nat 1.
Quick,
Holy crap.
cancel the
yeah.
advantage.
Okay, but I had.
No, stop it. You stop listening to him. Don't do that.
I will cancel the advantage that they'll get when attacking you next.
That's what we like. Okay, that's a lot of damage. 25.
Damage?
Yeah.
The boar sinks to its knees, but then in a defiant squeal gets back up.
What in the fuck? These are
They
zombie boar.
They have Relentless. If they take 10 damage or less, that would reduce it to 0 hit point. Oh wait, 10 damage or less. That would reduce. 25 is above 10. So it just drops.
All
Mighty.
right. Yeah, that was 1 point off of my max damage. For a crit.
Yeah. Originally, I read that as long as it's less than 10, below it's 0.
Damn it! I stopped keeping track of how much damage I did do it a while ago. Fuck. All right. Well, my next swing is reckless, obviously too.
For the information, you dealt 44 damage to it.
Woo!
You did 2 more than its maximum.
Nice. Oh, this is to boar 2, by the way.
What, you don't want to
17
attack
to
boar
hit.
1 again?
Nope. I'm raging, but I'm not stupid. 17 to hit.
That hits.
That
Beg
is
to differ with the fact that your character is not stupid.
that is okay damage with 8.
8.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. After that is Marston. You got a big old boar looking at you.
And one haranguing the horse. I make like a big showy flourish as I chuck 2 into this boar.
The boar is impressed by your showy flourish.
Well, I'll elaborate on why I'm doing that in a second. Is this boar? Am I getting flanking from passenger or not?
No, passenger is up too high.
Okay. Well, in that case, maybe I won't attack this one. I think I'm gonna attack. Let's see. Would the horse and the boar be considered in combat with each other?
Sure.
All right. Basically, I do like a ooga booga, you know. This thing's like trying to gore me, and I just kind of like wave in its face as I backflip off the cart, trying to basically like surprise it and then get out of its line of sight. So like as soon as I land, I'm kind of like ducking down. So my goal is to basically land here on the other side of the cart from the boar.
As it's watching your showy flourish, right as you go to do a backflip, it swings its tusk up and gets you in the back of the leg.
Did it hit?
It crit.
Oh. I mean, Amanda would have pretty good sight of that.
Sure would. Hold on, though.
Play your iPhone and record it. It's gonna make for a great TikTok.
Restored
Like,
balance doesn't
tusk
do
to the
that.
artery.
Friends don't let friends TikTok.
I really wish that I could like cancel that or something, but I am not a grave cleric.
Oh, is that
what is it? What is it that you do? You can cancel disadvantage.
Advantage
I
and
can
disadvantage.
Oh.
I can negate either advantage or disadvantage.
Yeah,
I wish I could cancel crit.
I think we
sounds
keep
great.
forgetting that. Like we keep conflating the two.
Because then there's also like the divination wizard, which can trade out dice.
Yeah.
They could be like that.
I wanna
That
play
crit's
that
actually
sometime.
this.
Well, I will
Yeah.
use my reaction to uncanny dodge then.
All right.
How much damage you doing?
Is
Yeah, I am the opposite kind of sorcerer to chaos magic, right? They can say, no, you have disadvantage, or no, you have advantage.
it would be 24
no.
damage, down to 12. Your uncanny dodge.
Yep.
Opposite.
As you feel the tusk just
Boom.
scrape horribly against the back of your thigh.
Some bitch. as I'm completing my arc, trailing blood behind me, because I'm pissed now, I do actually just aim for bore 6. Sneak attack be damned. So that's gonna be a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Will be 8 damage. And an 11 to hit.
11 doesn't.
All right, 8 damage then.
All right.
And I just kind of hunker down, trying to have succeeded in my jump. Hopefully, succeeded in my jump away and not be visible to it right now.
All right. That is bore 2. Alex, attack of opportunity.
Absolutely. Do I are reckless?
It's not going.
Similarly, if you got Sentinel, you could stop charging like this.
That's why I wanted to wait. I just didn't realize that 2 was after me. Okay, so this is not my turn, so this advantage isn't a thing anymore. Okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that hits. That's 18.
That hits.
So you staying, you going nowhere. Take 8 more damage.
All right. 8 damage.
And don't do that charged horse shit.
As you sort of lock its legs up with your halberd, with your swing, it turns back around and goes at you with it. That is a hit you.
Yeah, buddy.
That die sabotaged the other and bumped it from down to
Good.
7 damage.
To 3. Come here, beastie.
All
I'm
right.
not done with you.
Osiris.
Well, I don't like any of this. Of the 3 smaller boars, which one is looking the roughest, like the most
Of
beaten up?
these smaller boars, the roughest is bore 2.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
he's
thought
been
it
putting
was
in work.
5.
Oh, 5 just recently entered combat.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right. 4 was the one where I was fighting before.
Ah, Igneous is doing so well. Maybe I do want to focus on big boy, our big sow of a boar.
Big Hoss.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna Ray of Frost our big hoss again. So that is a roll to hit. Please be nice to me, die. That is a 6 plus 6 is 12 to hits.
12 hits.
Spectacular. And that is 2d8. 1. Ow. Well, 3 cold damage, and their speed is reduced by 10 feet. And I think for now that's all I really get to do.
All right.
You are using the multiple damage die now, right, for your cantrips?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As
Just making
the
sure.
rays of frost hit it, you see the frost, build up, and it's very thick fur, and it sort of looks over its shoulder up at you, then just shakes.
Yeah, like couldn't possibly care less. Yeah.
Elgavar.
All right, going at 5. I actually look back and don't see Marston there. Marston, are you around? Are you still up?
Trying to hide.
You're doing the Jurassic Park kitchen scene, but with a pig.
A little bit. I mean, can you really not see me from where you are? I mean, we've got pretty much like a direct
Yeah, you'd be able to see him.
line here. I just kind of I wave my hand wave my hand down at you like shh, finger to my mouth.
Okay. Ah, fuck you. That's a miss. Okay,
Oof.
next.
I'm also
19
like
to hit.
crouched down and like holding my
19
leg,
hits.
so you can tell that.
Okay. That is 8 points of thunder damage to 5.
8 points of thunder to 5. Right. Anything else?
Bonus action. I'm gonna hit him again. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! I just rolled 2 1s in the same turn. Motherfucker.
Oh man.
Jiminy
Yikes, dog.
Christmas tree.
Oh man, that laugh is because I feel that pain.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
That laugh is because you're about to feel the pain.
On that note, Big Hoss. Looking around.
If there's any effect on this, it sees 2 dead bodies right by Igneous. Like it sees just slaughtered boars. If it's
That
looking
said,
around and
it also sees Elgavar beating up the runt of the litter.
oh no, oh no.
Let's roll for this.
Oh, actually, there's only 1 dead body, I guess.
Okay. Big Hoss squeals and charges you.
Yes.
My God.
I evens-awed it. Big Hoss mentality is like, hey, the runt either kills it, or I'm out of a runt.
I was gonna say that. I don't think an animal would be like, "Oh, save the runt." Like, nah, fuck it, it's the runt.
All right, Alex got 21 to hit coming at you.
Oh yeah. What was that? Was that max damage?
Yeah, that
What
was max
that?
damage on the charge.
All right, what is that?
Oh, that was nasty. That's 24 damage coming at you.
All right, reduce to 12.
That's as much as it got on the crit against Marston.
You hear a good old grunt, and yeah, there's a good old tusk swipe across his arm, and there's just a good old blood draw from the bicep, and Igneous is like, "Oh, this is different from the valley. This is good."
Hey, everybody's got their thing. I'm not gonna judge. Board number 3. Marston. You see from around the corner the Big Hoss charge Igneous. But similarly, as you see that, you see Boar 3 sort of peek around and sniff at you a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm bleeding.
Or winding up to butt you. Ooh, that's gonna miss. Unless a 10 hits you.
10 does not hit me.
It winds up to hit, and its tusk just catches the wheel again.
I'm kind of like trying to keep either the horse or the wheel in between me and it.
That makes it
Hopefully the horse will just cave in its skull.
4 or 5. Elgvar, if you want, attack of opportunity.
Yes, I do want attack of opportunity.
Squeal, squeal, squeal.
Attack of opportunity is my favorite attack. No, that's
Favorite
a lie.
attack. Look at this guy.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
11 points of thunder damage.
Ooh, solid hit. And no effects on that, right? Just thunder.
Well, it's thunder damage and attack. If it attacks anything other than me,
Okay.
it has disadvantage. That's
Just making sure it wasn't like Alex's sentinel thing.
no.
That'd be great.
The effect of my thunder gauntlet is you have to attack me, otherwise suffer disadvantage.
Yeah. Don't you also have
Like,
one where
that's-
it's like you can like pull them or push them?
That's lightning lure.
Oh, gotcha. In that case, the little baby boar wheels around, charges at you.
Like, I know this guy's gonna attack me, so
Yeah. Huh. Man, that's a stand roll if ever I've seen one.
Damn.
9 to hit.
9 does not hit me.
An hour calling shit rolls, stand rolls. Yikes!
Sorry,
Oh
I couldn't
God.
resist. I couldn't resist.
Go ahead,
Ignis,
drop it in.
there's a boar bigger than you are.
Yeah, I don't
Right
care.
behind
I'm
ya.
all in for
I
it.
guess we can't
I'm
call
all
them
in for
Jamie
aggroing.
this campaign, can we?
What's that?
What?
I guess we can't call them Jamie rolls in this campaign.
Yeah, we can't.
I'm all in for aggroing as many things as possible. I'm gonna use my reach to hit Boar 3
Get him.
because I'm the aggro.
The aggro crag from Guts? Do you have it?
I am going to not reckless because big boar.
What? Well, I mean, to be fair, they already have advantage against you.
Oh shit! Reckless.
I cancel that advantage. Thank you very much.
To your
One
credit,
of-
I forgot to roll it, so I'm not going to make you up one of your things.
Thank you.
I realized after the fact. I was like, oh shit, I forgot to do.
That's 14 to hit against Boar 3.
14 hits.
Ooh. 14 damage.
14 against Boar 3.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then I'm just gonna swing again at Boar 3
Okay.
because I really want this aggro to be drawn.
Even then, capitalize on the
Those are two very good dice. That was 25 to hit.
25 barely makes it.
Oh, thank God. All right, because I already rolled. 11 damage.
11.
And at some point, if I were to change to my hand axes, I could get a bonus attack. But I haven't done that yet. So I needed my halberd for this attack anyway. So.
Anything else from you?
Huh?
Else from you?
No, nope,
Larry?
no bonus attacks incoming.
Marston?
Ooh,
Does this put
I
Marston at-
engage with what?
Does this give you? Because I'm in the threatened range of Boar 3.
I
does this
don't
give sneak
believe
attack?
so.
Oh, I have to be within 5 feet
Yeah.
of it. Never mind. Okay.
Actually, hold on a second. I think it's just within.
Like, unless it, says
If you
reach.
have an advantage on the roll, you don't need advantage on the attack roll. If another enemy of the target is within 5, oh yeah, within 5.
Yeah, within 5.
It's in my attack range, but I'm not within 5 feet.
I already asked before. I just didn't take advantage of it. But this one is engaged with the horse as well. So I'm gonna attack 4-3, unless it looks like Igneous is having issues. He seems to.
I'm not even at half. So.
Oh shit.
He's a barber.
Alt
That's hair for a
tab is
living.
The
failing me.
The
There we go.
15 HP is really helping me out right now.
Yeah, that was a really good use of aid.
Yeah, aid was tops.
The EHP on a barb is double whatever you give me, so this is really helping. You essentially
alright.
gave me 30 temp HP.
So I'm gonna roll with advantage. Or no, wait, not advantage. Sorry. So 13.
13.
Does that hit Boar 3?
That hits Boar 3.
All right. It'll be does a 4 kill it?
It drops it to 1 health. Your specialty.
God damn it.
Lol.
Second boar this combat, you've dropped a 1.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Can we say the horse finishes? Because I let you.
1 second.
Uh,
The
if
horse
you-
finishes it off.
all right. Hey.
That said, the boar collapses, but then stands back up with a defiant squeal.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Well, then, in that case,
The horse
as
used
my
up the relentless.
As my bonus action, I will attack again. A 23 hits, I
23
imagine.
hits.
So that's going to be... I will use the sneak attack on this one. So that's going to be another 12 damage.
The dagger goes right into the boar's eye and it drops.
There we go. So it's done, everybody. It's textbook.
Textbook!
Igneous just kind of looks over. You're doing great.
Just the,
You
the
and the
Charlie Day
thing,
thumbs up
like
nod.
grin.
Are you winning, son?
Oh man. Alright. Boar 3 drops.
This is genuine joy from Igneous over here.
After that is Boar 2. Alex, if you want, you can take an up.
How likely is Boar 6 to do a charge on the bridge? The cart's
roll
in the way, like,
nature.
doesn't really have okay. That is decent. That's 15.
The boar is certainly going to try.
Even with the cart in the way and everything, like it can make a charge.
Maybe.
Uh,
Because
I just went
the bridge is a little rough just because cubes. But this square is technically occupiable.
Okay, what's the charge distance? I guess it doesn't matter.
10 feet.
Oh shit, it's only 10? Okay. Knowing that, I'm gonna... The big boar's got to turn before me.
No, big boar goes last. Oh, but you already went. So.
I've already gone, though.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let boar 2 do its thing.
Okay, holding off. Wheels around, charges in. Telceris, it has advantage on this.
No, it doesn't.
That comes to 16 to hit.
Yeah. I don't have a high AC.
No, barbarians just have a ton of health and
9 damage.
Reduced to 4. All right.
a ton of health
Almost
and
at
the
half
ability
health.
to have all damage incoming.
Yeah.
After that, it's Telceris' turn.
All right. I'm gonna try to hit this big boar with Ray of Frost again. See what happens. That is a natural 20.
Nice.
Woo!
On a spell.
I would say
We'll get it.
spicy, but it's cold.
Crits on spells are always spicy. Doesn't
Grab
matter if
them.
they're cold spells or not. You can have a spicy cold.
Grabbing 4d8, which is as good as this could possibly get. All right.
Weren't we using good
Rolling.
crits or?
Yeah, we're using good crits. So, with the crits, you take the baseline die, and it's max.
Oh,
And then you roll the attack again.
I'm sorry. Can you say that? Can you explain that to
So
me
how
again?
many die do you roll for the attack?
4d8, right? All right. Oh, okay. It's 2d8,
Baseline.
and I am accustomed to rolling twice the number of dice.
Gotcha. So the way we're doing crits in this, it's good crits.
Right.
So you take the baseline die, so 2d8, and it's max.
Mhm.
And then you roll another 2d8. That way you're always doing more than your normal max damage.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of rolling that second set, just assume it's maxed.
Yeah, so they essentially the crit part is they both rolled an 8, and then you get your regular roll just like normal.
It's a thing I've taken from Stan's campaign.
All right. So 16 plus 12 is math.
That is in
28.
fact math.
28.
Yeah. So 28 damage.
28 damage. This time, the boar squeals as it gets pretty much frostbite on its back.
Yep.
That was one cold took us.
It's still up, though.
Wait.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot more I can do about that.
All right. Anything else with your turn?
That is it. I cling to my branch and I do my best.
All right. Elgavar.
All right, we're gonna go and try and take out this this little guy again, and not roll a bunch of ones this time or twos. You know, something we could all be proud of.
All of us?
It's a 25 to hit
25 hits.
for 6 thunder damage.
Right, 6 thunder damage.
Second attack is 11 to hit.
11 misses.
Okay. Bonus action. 15 to hit.
15 hits.
7 thunder damage.
All right, 7 thunder damage. It is still standing.
Okay.
You just made these boars the little boars from Dark Souls 2 hub area where there's just tiny little shits that'll just smack the shit out of you.
Except they're not all tiny.
Yeah, well, you know, some of them are.
Anything
the one
else,
Stan's fighting
Stan?
is that little piglet.
All right, you use bonus action to attack.
Yeah.
Big ol' boar, Alex. You wanna?
Sentinel.
Actually, it's not gonna move away.
Oh. What?
It is injured. It is angry. It winds up on its hind legs and is just going to just try to pile drive you through the wood of the bridge.
Sir, do I have a thing for this?
No, but it's getting advantage.
Do I have a thing for being pile drived?
I don't
I
know.
would
Do you?
love-
Pile drive insurance. I knew I
Um,
should have sprung.
No.
Oh, canceling it?
Your does your reaction refresh at the end of or at the beginning of your turn, or is it at the beginning of the round?
Your turn.
Turn.
Okay. Then I have a reaction left. Okay. For this go around, yes?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. Fantastic. I cancel that advantage.
All right.
No crits today, unless they're honest crits.
That was almost an honest crit.
Ooh.
This
15
man
to
threw
hit
his
you.
dice like he was at a craps table. What the fuck was that? What are you throwing your dice on? What do you have, a giant fucking table over there?
I got a dice tray.
Oh, you like threw that shit like you were
Yeah.
shooting a 3-pointer.
That's how I've been doing it all day.
All right, what was that? You said 15?
15 to hit.
All right, reduce to 7.
No, a 15 to
15
hit.
to hit? Oh, sorry. Yes, that still hits.
Damn it.
I don't have high.
Oh no!
Hmm?
Oh,
Did you lose
no.
your dice, LeBron? What's
I
going
rolled this.
on? Double ones.
Snake eyes.
Snake.
I rolled them again into the tray and got 2 ones again. My luck's done today, guys.
All right, good. Time to.
So that is 5 damage.
Oh, reduced to 2. What a goddamn shame.
Oh man, not a great send off for Big Hoss.
Hey, I'm still not below half health.
All right. After Big Hoss, we go to Little Bebe Boar. Stan. A up.
Okay, A up. Pulling it up. And let's go. And come on. Daddy needs a crit. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
7 thunder damage.
7 thunder damage. It drops, but stands up, squealing.
Yo, this shit's nuts.
Right. The pig, squealing, runs away.
Now come back.
We need that bacon.
How far away does it get? Because
It gets 40
standing
feet
up
of movement.
standing up is half of its movement.
It's not actually falling, that's just how I'm framing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you didn't impose the prone condition on it. It just staggered.
All right.
Yeah, that's just
You
how I'm
started
framing it, of,
walking.
like, it staggers a bit, but lights
Sure.
itself.
All right.
Alright, Igneous.
I'm gonna hit. Hopefully. Let's how bad you said Big Hoss looks bad, huh?
Big Hoss is haggard.
Let's go ahead and reckless.
Yeah, no.
Nat 20.
Aww.
Beautiful.
Oh, finish it. That's a
Big
pretty
time.
shit roll. Okay.
Is it more than 10 damage?
17 damage.
It drops and doesn't get relentless.
The base die alone from the crit
Yeah.
was 10 plus. The damage alone would have been 15, and then I rolled the dice and it was only an extra 2. Hell yeah. Alright, my second attack's going on Boar 2. Oh shit, I forgot to whisper right before I hit the Big Hoss. After that pathetic hit, I was gonna go, it's time to put you down. And then my halberd slammed right in between its I slammed my halberd down right in between its eyes.
Rolling for it, Big Hoss does not understand common.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't need to.
But boy, howdy, would it be confused if it did?
Yeah.
In that last
16 to
moment,
hit.
it's like, oh, human language. 16 to hit?
16 to hit.
That hits.
Boar 2. Wow, that dice spun really weirdly. 11 damage.
11. Anything else?
No.
All right, Marston.
Taking cover behind the horse, attacking Boar 2.
Sneak attack.
That'll be a nat 20.
Oh.
Oh,
With sneak attack die. Oh shit. Hell yeah.
Does the I mean, do you want me to roll damage?
Yeah, roll damage.
All right.
Just for the fun number saying.
I mean, it still has 15 health, so
Fair
there's
enough.
a chance.
Okay.
I don't think so. I mean,
There's a
That's
chance.
gonna be 5 plus 6. That's 11.
sneak attack is rolled dice though. That's doubled.
Yeah.
That's an automatic 12 plus
11.
something else.
12 plus 1d4 for the dagger plus
21.
dexterity.
39
bad.
damage.
Woo! Yep. Boar doesn't get to use Relentless on that. And the last boar drops. Off in the distance, you hear Boar 5 squealing as it runs off.
So, bitch, just kind of leg up against the cartwheel and start tending to my leg.
I am going to haul ass behind that tree and see if that person is still alive.
All right, you haul ass behind that tree and see the body floating.
And that was what I was going to do before this fight broke out anyway, so...
Yeah. You wade a little bit into the water. The water is very cool and cold. It has kept the body, pretty good for what it is, but you can roll me a medicine check.
And I will use my inspiration for this fight, for this roll, because I have not done so yet. So an 11.
11. The dude's dead.
Okay.
Likely killed by the severe gash in his stomach.
Well, that makes sense. I wasn't sure if he was still alive or not, so I figured I'd at least attempt to help him if he was.
Yeah.
Anything on him then? Probably not.
He has a key in his pocket.
Take the key. And then glance over at the house.
What's everybody else working on? Marston's bandaging himself. God, words, help.
No. You don't get help with words.
How bad does it look?
The house?
Marston.
Mechanically speaking,
Oh.
I think your temp HP took most of it.
Okay.
Because let's see, 15. I'm down like 3, so I've stopped the bleeding and patched up.
Right. To be clear, it's not temp HP. It's your maximum hit points have gone up,
Fair enough.
so you can heal it back.
I'm down. Yeah, I guess I'm down 18 then.
Okay.
How long does that last? Like 8 hours or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna climb down out of this tree. Does that require a check from me, Stephen?
Does. Roll me an athletics check.
Passenger falls on top of me, knocks me unconscious. Coming to help.
Well, that's an 8.
The branch under you snaps and you fall.
Down. Okay, I'm dropping 15 feet. That is
A
that is
d6.
enough for you to roll some dice at me if you want it.
You take 5 points of falling damage.
Ow. Rude.
You know what would make sense?
Why temp HP? I only have 1 left. Because I cast False Life at the beginning of combat.
At the end of the battle rage, real quick, like Igneous is looking for something to hit, and since he's raging, that battle rage kind of surges through him, and as it's fading because he's not in combat, he just lets out a yell that sounds kind of like a bear roar, like.
Oh my God.
And then he comes down and goes, oh. Well, that was quite fun. You guys get to do this all the time, huh?
Seems to be pretty part and parcel.
I think I'm gonna have fun. I'll
All
attribute
right.
part of your fall. Maybe I distracted you with the roar. I was like, rah.
Marsden, you get 11 hit points back
Thank you.
as I come down and help you patch up and use my 1-a-day cure wounds.
Appreciated.
Yeah.
Oh, Igneous will go over and try and calm the horse down if it needs calming.
Roll me animal handling.
I have an inspiration to use, so I'm just gonna use it. Nice, 18.
18. You calm down the horse.
Wonderful. All right. Where'd Sid go?
You'd be able to see him.
Oh, what are you doing over there?
Found
Yeah.
a body.
Go check it out.
They're dead.
Stop.
Nothing can be done for this one.
It looks pretty dead. Looks like they
Oh, yeah.
wandered into boar territory, huh?
I think they might have lived here. I hold up the key.
Oh. That's unfortunate. I wonder if there's anybody left inside. Fuck is the house? Oh, there it is.
Elgavar, Elsaris, and Igneous, you guys also passed this perception at the start of the fight of the sort of littering here by the bed.
Oh yeah, it'll catch my eyes. I'll go back over this way. Oh, what's that?
You see more boar marks suggesting they had been rutting in this area, and
More what?
rutting, where they shove their nose into the side to try to find stuff. And you see the marks have uncovered part of a small chest.
Well, they were like pirate pigs.
Hmm.
They were looking for treasure. I will haul it up if I can.
You'll need to dig it out a little bit. It's still mostly buried.
Will do. Does anybody have a shovel? I don't think I have a shovel.
I
Give me a
don't have
moment.
people in my inventory.
I I finished dragging the body out of the water. Just so that way it doesn't like grow things and poison whatever water source this is on down the line.
As you pull it out, it looks like the man's wearing a uniform. If it wasn't for the fact that he's both injured and dead, he probably would have looked like either a soldier or a guard.
Okay. Any sort of dog tag or something identifying?
He has a patch on his right shoulder.
Going to just like cut away the patch.
It's got a name embroidered on it. It says Rickard.
Okay.
That said, it looks as though he was not expecting a fight. He doesn't have any weapons on him, and he's not wearing armor.
Okay. After he's out of the water, I'm going to just walk over and just like reach into my pack and then anybody that's watching carefully can see that my battery lights up, and then I just yank out a shovel.
Hmm. Neat.
That's pretty handy.
Always got the right tool for the job.
All right. We'll dig it up.
All right.
You dig, and I'll pull, I guess.
It takes you about 5 minutes to clear enough of the mud and rock from around the river away from chest and pull it out. It's a chest about 1 foot by 8 inches, made of metal and.
I suppose we. Is it locked? Does it have a lock on it?
It does.
I'm just gonna try the key.
The key unlocks it with a satisfying little.
Ah. Oh, that was convenient. Sort of. Not
Yeah,
for
you
him,
know,
but
all you're
for
doing
us.
is robbing a dead man. All right.
Yeah, convenient for us, not for him. Okay, what's in there?
Inside, there is another key.
A picture of his daughter.
That said,
no-
there is another key inside the chest.
Hmm.
There is also 4 potions of healing. A couple of gems, totaling about 30 gold worth. A couple of items that they look like beads, but you're not entirely sure what they are. And a small orb that looks like it's made of glass.
Hmm.
Taking some time to detect magic on the gems, the orb, and the beads.
Yeah.
The beads and the orb are magic.
Okay.
The beads would be transmutation, and the orb would be divination.
Well, we can either have somebody identify this stuff, or we can spend some time putzing around about it later. But we should probably just pack it all up and continue on with our mission.
Agreed. Do we want to poke around the cabin first? Probably not. We can do
Absolutely.
that on the same. Oh well, that'd be great.
Might as well check it out now.
Moss, do you want to help me with something?
Someone should repair the cart if it has damage. Can we mend the cart? Can we mending it?
Oh yeah.
Mending, 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 mending.
Right. The door of the cabin is pushed open. You can see where the latch was busted. And inside, pardon the terminology, it is a pigsty.
Hmm.
Okay, it was busted, like it was broken into?
Yeah. Like it looks like a heavy weight pushed against the door. Potentially approximately the weight of a boar.
Yeah. Okay. Oh boy, okay. So this building's not even safe from boars. Yikes. Was it probably the big boar?
Potentially. Hard to say. The door is got a lot of scoring on it from where tusks pushed against it, but you can't really place size.
All right, I'm gonna cautiously walk in and see what's about.
It looks like inside, the boar is pushed through the house, sniffing around for stuff. I'll have you give me either a perception or an investigation.
Perception. That'll be a perception. That's 15.
15. Inside, you find partially collapsed bed that is being propped up by something, and it looks like a footlocker that has a key.
Elgavar, oh wait, we found the other key. Unless there are any objections, I would have taken the key with me to search inside, assuming that the key would have been for the door or something inside. So I use that
Did
key.
you lose Nick?
What was that?
Oh, Mawson, you want to help me with something?
Sure.
I motion over to the pile of rocks there, and I say, we're gonna drag the body over there and build us a little grave for him.
Mm.
Enough. You need me with the rocks or the body?
Either or. I
I'll
just figure
I'll fish the
we
body.
each take a leg or something, and
Oh, fair enough. All three?
yep, 1, 2.
Hoop.
Not even gonna make you do
Yeah, no,
strength
we're
rolls.
just keeping ourselves busy while he's investigating the hut.
All right.
Was it an footlocker?
All right. Inside the footlocker. Around this time, passenger, you are done mending the cart.
Great. I'll brush the dirt off my knees and head toward the cabin with everybody else.
All right. You enter the cabin around the time that Igneous finds the chest and unlocks it.
Mm-hmm.
Opening it up, see some odd items that a soldier probably wouldn't necessarily have. So they're probably valuables he had before being stationed here.
Sure.
Inside, there is a couple more gems, 2 more, totaling about 40 gold total. Now, there is a bottle with what looks like smoke inside.
Oh. Yep.
And there is you also find a cloak and a note.
What's the note say?
The note says, Dear Julian, I hope you're doing well. I'm sending a few items with the next delivery your way. I hope you will come to stay safe. Love, Mother. A passenger. Also want you to tell me either a perception or an
All right. Perception it is. That is a natural 20.
natural
So
20.
22.
As you watch Igneous going through the chest, you see off to the side what looks to be a trap door in the floor that's mostly covered by debris.
Yeah. I'll head over, kind of like scoot the debris with my boot and go, and then pop it open.
There is a small staircase down. It looks like it's a root cellar.
Okay. I'm going to pop down there immediately.
Down there you see a number of dried items, including a number of smoked meats and vegetables, likely made from the smokehouse next door and attached to this. There's also looks like a locker for storage.
I check the locker.
Inside, you find a suit of armor and a pair of boots.
Interesting.
The suit of armor looks very shiny.
Very shiny. Hey guys, come look at this. I'm gonna look at the boots.
The boots, they are a fine leather with what looks like a vine pattern embossed into.
Cool.
What the hell do you think this guy was up to here?
Don't know.
This is some
Hey, can you-
nice stuff.
Yeah, can you tell if any of this is magic? This armor is surprisingly sparkly for it being shoved in a locker in a root cellar.
Detect
I
magic.
really like these boots.
Detecting magic. The boots are magical. And there's also magic coming from the chest that's igneous. Particularly from the
Cool.
The boots are
yeah.
magical. The armor is just nice. What type of armor is it?
It is mithril.
Ooh, just nice indeed.
Mithril.
You worried about crits? Not
Good
anymore,
luck.
you're not.
Well,
That's
that's
adamantine.
That's adamantine.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind.
But it is armor that doesn't impose stealth disadvantage.
Oh, that's so nice.
And it is, taking a look at it, it's a mithril breastplate, as well as a accompanying nice-looking leather jerkin to go with it.
What do you think? This guy was a retired adventurer?
Stan, you
Yeah, I
would
believe
have,
something like
he
that.
was in his late 20s.
I don't think he was retired anything. That's
I think that-
he's a young pup.
Oh, he had quite a stash in store here, unless it was inherited.
He could have been on a break between adventures or something.
Yeah. I mean,
Seems
it's like he died of old age or anything. He clearly was on vacation or just camping out or whatever and got gutted, right?
Anybody who would like, investigation checks would give you a bit more insight.
Yep.
Sure.
If you
But
wanted
shit,
to
that's a
parse
second
together
buried
the
body.
crime scene.
Yeah.
That's a 20 investigation.
All right.
Oh.
I got a sad 7.
Stop.
18.
I know you like this.
With those checks, Passenger, did you get one yet?
Natural one. So.
Oof. With the checks, The first bit of blood was out front by the smokehouse, and you see a trail that going into the cabin. At which point, the boars likely tried to break down the door to get to the man. There was a fight inside, a lot of blood, and then a pool of blood just out front of the door, and then he drug himself into the water.
Yeah.
While also digging around to parse together the scene, you find a journal.
Mm.
This is the roughest boar fight I've ever seen.
A bunch of boars in close confinement with a single guy.
These boys really hated him.
He must have been really hungry.
Mm.
Should have been playing a clutch song. Maybe then he would have won the boar fight.
Cat.
And do?
I'll be right back.
He is a little man. He'd be very cute.
Yeah.
I do. have to get going.
Yeah,
So,
we're
yeah.
gonna be calling. The journal points out his name was Julian Reichard, and he was a soldier in the Asphyxian army who was stationed here as an outpost watcher.
Gotta guard this bridge.
Mainly just keeping tabs of who's passing through. He
Mhm.
considered it a very cushy assignment and was looking forward to a little bit of a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
About a week ago, started noticing animal marks in the area. Wasn't too worried.
Cool. Well, let's pack stuff up and continue on our way then.
Yeah, and we will call session here.
Okay. Thanks for game, Steven.
Yeah.
Jeez, I didn't even realize it was already 4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Time
Mhm.
Time
flew on
flies
this
when you're
one.
fighting bacon.
Time
Yeah.
flies when you're rolling at ones against bacon, okay?
Field strip all this bacon.
Questions, comments, concerns?
Ibby bubby booby.
Nice.
There were a decent number of crits this game.
There
Yeah.
definitely were.
I had
I'm gonna
2.
need a lot of that because that was good stuff.
Yeah.
Igneous is having fun.
That's
Yeah.
glad to hear.
Anybody wear does anybody wear medium armor?
Boy,
No.
I could.
Sorcerer.
So what are I didn't even think Mithril was in 5e.
Yeah.
Is this
Mhm.
custom?
No,
No.
Oh, okay.
it's pretty much
What?
just a light metal armor that removes the disadvantage on stealth rolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm currently wearing basically that like custom reinforced trench coat, which is essentially studded leather. What is the AC on the Mithril?
14 plus dex caps at 2.
Oh, dex caps at 2 with it though.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Mhm.
unfortunate.
Yeah, it's still a breastplate.
Okay. I think I'm good.
Okay. So yeah,
Um,
if nothing else,
I
you
guess
can sell it.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
guess okay, so that would be
Whoa. Stan,
Tech-
what kind of armor, like, is your armor
I'm in chain
something else
armor.
completely?
My AC would go down if I put that on.
Okay. But
so
the
it's you
stealth
said
is
it's
second,
14 caps at +2.
My AC
So
right
I
now
would
is 17.
my AC would go up by 1 if I equip that. Because it would go up to 14,
16.
16. But I have a +3 modifier, so I'm already missing out on 1, and I'm going to go up on that modifier the next time I get stats. So that would even out anyway. So it would be like a temporary +1 AC until I hit my next. I'm guessing what would that be, like level 8?
Well, since it's nice and clean right now, let's not bring it into combat, and then we can,
Yeah, I think sell it's the call because, like I said, the next stat I'm upping is Dex.
Yeah.
So like in a couple levels, it would be no different than I was wearing the armor.
Okay.
And it would just continue to be worse as I put more points into Dex.
Sure. No, that's.
After
It
that,
would put me up 1 AC.
Oh, what is Cameron's?
he's a monk. He's
a
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right,
he's
he's a
a
monk.
he's a
war.
monk.
yeah.
Never mind.
I was gonna
never
say I don't
mind.
think he's hybrid, but
Yeah, no.
I know there
I
was
would
talk of
lose 10
him
feet of-
multi-classing, but I think it was into a rogue.
okay. But yeah, a bunch of weird stuff in this place. I don't know if you made it up on the spot or if you had
Loot
some
generator.
general loot generator. Oh, okay, cool.
I
didn't even know
rolled
that was a
4
thing.
tables and picked a couple.
Oh, you mean just like the regular tables?
Yeah.
Okay. Neat. Yeah, good session.
Yeah, glad to hear. See you all in 2 weeks.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna carry the mithril unless someone else wants to use it because I can utilize it.
Yeah. Oh, what were those boots?
They're magical.
They are magical.
Boots are magical. The cloak is magical. The orb is magical, and the something else was magical.
Okay,
The beads.
The beads. Thank you.
cool.
Even
Let-
if you don't use identify, can you just attune to something and know what it is then?
Well,
Yeah,
you
you can
can.
spend
You
a
can also just take time during a short rest to find out what stuff is.
yeah,
without
you
attuning
spend
to
an
it.
hour per item.
So I mean, we can do that on the way back or something. But like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Distribute from there. Determine
I'm
what
just-
things are before doling them out.
I have it written down in my notes, but I haven't added any. I have not added anything to inventory yet. Other than I will, if nobody else is interested in utilizing the mithril, I will take it.
are you actually gonna like wear it and benefit from it? I thought.
I can think of some scenarios where I can benefit from it.
Okay. I mean,
Unless
if
I
we
really
have
just-
if we have a legitimate benefit for it, that's great. But it brings mine and Marston's AC down. So.
I mean, it technically doesn't bring mine down right now, but it would
But I mean,
long term.
long term.
It raises mine by 1, but it would take away my unarmored movement, so it would decrease my speed by 10. But I can think of a future where maybe sneaking might be relevant, and I would rather not have and if I can get 1 AC, like if we're in a building, and it would just be better to have armor because there's not as much use for like high movement in like tight quarters.
Also,
I'd
for
rather
what it's
have-
worth, breastplate as is, not even mithril, doesn't impose disadvantage. Half-plate does, but breastplates don't.
Okay, well, the mithril is still a nice little AC bonus
Yeah.
right now, so
Then it's pretty
I'm
and
not
more
going to
valuable.
use it, but I'm going to carry it for now.
All right, boys, I gotta bounce.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Alright, catch you later.
Later.
Have a good one.
Yeah, no,
Oh, that was good
I was
stuff.
I was throwing it on the sell pile if nobody was going to actually actively use it. If people are going to, if somebody's got a use for it, take it.
Yeah, it's like a situational item I can see so far.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's it will.
I don't-
Yeah, like I said, it's a temporary upgrade for me as well. So like, it's basically just like if someone wants to use it, I don't see why not. It's we can sell it later if needed.
That's why I'm
mean,
going to take it for now.
Even if I had 14 index, it would still lower my AC by 1.
Okay.
As I get more constitution, it'll be less useful, but I don't think I'm going to be, well, I can either get Polearm Master or I can get some stat increases or a different feat which gives me a constitution. That might be a better idea so I can start getting even more health. Either way.
All right. Where's I need?
All right.
Right. That was a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Good session.
That was a good fight.
Glad to hear.
Igneous enjoyed the bloodbath.
The boar
Gonna
bath.
carve up some bacon.
Cool.
All right. Well, talk to you guys later.
Yep.
Yep.
See you guys.
Have a good day.
So there's not tomorrow, right? That's your
Yeah,
Friday
not
stream.
tomorrow.
Stream. Thanks for tuning in. I think today went well. I hope to see you guys again in a future stream. There's no D&D tomorrow. I'll probably still end up streaming something. Hopefully. Maybe. I want to get more into it again. But if nothing else, 2 weeks from now is the next session of Ringworld.